what's going on in my area, and honestly, my hubby is afraid for me to go outside, is to go out anywhere. And from what I'm reading here in the news and stuff, it's weird because in the neighborhood app, nobody's talking about ice anymore. Like nothing. Like it's all crickets. Like I think they're suppressing all that. Any kind of topic talking about them. I think that it's being deleted because I don't see anything in there anymore. I'm actually going to go look right now and see, because I checked last night. But apparently, you have to, like, poor natives have to walk around with their cards proving that they're from here, and they think that's ridiculous. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on around me. Retirement days. Who's that? Welcome in.
That's my Auntie Betty.
Oh, hi Betty. Welcome in. Nice to see you. How are you doing?
Auntie Betty's in Minnesota.
Oh wow. Okay, so let's see.
I haven't been live on YouTube. I'm kind of on holiday at the moment, so I thought, well, I'm not going to go live, but I'd rather join somebody else's live, if that makes any sense.
That's fine. You could always come up here. Yeah. So oh, okay. Here we go. Here's the first. Here's the first post about ice. And everybody's just warning everybody else because they're kind of going a little too far now.
I just made Auntie Betty make a coffee.
Oh, good. Hello, Danielle.
Hello, Danielle.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
There's another awesome member.
Thanks for popping in. Good to see you guys. I'm Susie B. If you don't know who I am, I'm an artist, and I do cooking, and I do traveling, adventuring, hiking, and gardening. So
I'm coffee making.
Also, once in a while, I do a little cleaning in the house. So people like to watch other people clean, and so I did mopping one day, and like a lot of people were enjoying that. It's relaxing.
And I also said that you also make a lot of coffee.
Yes, I'm making a coffee. I made coffee, so this is my coffee right now. So I'm going to be switching it up too with coffees once it warms up a little bit more with cooler coffee.
Well, here at my aunt and uncle's house, because that's where I'm at, there is Irish cream coffee, there's creamy caramel, and nutty hazelnut. Beanies coffee, the same beanies that I was trying to get you.
Yeah, that coffee. Yeah, I love coffees. Well, see, if you don't know, I don't do coffee every day. Coffee is like a dessert. Actually, I haven't eaten nothing today. So this is my breakfast, brunch drink. It's sweet. And I'm not really hungry yet. I kind of don't want to think about that till later. But yeah, I do coffee like a dessert. So it's nice. It's hot. And I don't need to drink it every day. Hi, Free Spirit. Welcome in. So yeah, coffee is wonderful. Welcome to the Susie B channel. Thanks for popping in.
Susie's a lovely, lovely hostess. A hostess.
Thank you.
All the way from Arizona. All the way from Arizona.
Yes, from Arizona. Hello, Donna.
Hi, Donna, sweetheart. Donna's also one of my members.
Awesome. How's Donna doing? Nice to see you. So yeah, I'm just kind of a little worried about these people. Everybody's calling them the Gestapo, and it worries me because these guys are supposed to be, they're supposed to be going after the criminals and the people doing bad things. They're just snatching up anybody now, and it doesn't matter what color skin you are. They're snatching up anybody. So that's not right. That's not right.
I
That's
think
where I kind of like.
that's
I'm like,
happening here too, to be honest. I mean, people, right, and I know there's like two different sides of the pond, but I mean, across here, it's like, if you've done a crime, they will pin it on somebody else. They won't go. They won't go and catch the actual criminal. They'll pin it on somebody else.
What?
It's crazy.
What the heck's up with that? See, so I've just come to a realization that anything in the system that seems like a bowl of spaghetti, there's something going on wrong. Either there's embezzling, there's laundering, there's trafficking going on, or there's something greed. So that's how I'm gonna categorize what's happening in the world. Anything in any state, country, city that doesn't seem like it's running properly, that's what's happening in the background. That's just how I'm categorizing it now, because there's no proof, but it makes sense to me in my mind. So that's just how I'm thinking now. So I don't understand.
I think the whole Western general, if I classify it as this, because even though that I'm in a country called Scotland that's fighting for its independence away from England, the thing is, we're still classified as the Western general, which is from like us to you guys, and it's just like something's going on, and I don't know if it's a DT thing. You know, I'm not going to say his name.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a DT thing. I don't know if it's something that the news are getting all mixed up in, something that have got nothing to do with them, because now we'd be given an extra 10% on top of the tariffs that are happening here, and it's just like, why are we getting roped into something that's got nothing to do with us?
Right. Hi, Gypsy Tarot. Welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Hello, Teresa.
I feel the same. Like the tariffs, they were made to sound like they were such a good thing, right? To help the people, but actually we're paying for the tariffs. What's going on with that is what my hubby tells me, because I don't look into all that stuff. And I just kind of sit here and try to mind my business, but this is actually, there's a lot of things going on.
It's killing us across here, and this is what I don't like, is because it's now having us roped into something that's got nothing to do with us. Right. I don't like it.
And it makes us as the people look really bad, like criminals. Like, hey, we're not the ones doing these things. It's the people in power that are just doing whatever they want to do.
DT has done a lot of good things, right? And I can see where it's coming from, right? But I mean, to me, has he got this one wrong? Because he's now got an extra 10% of tariffs on top of what we are now paying for. Right. So if I was to send you something, it's going to cost me an arm and a leg even more to send to America.
Well, then I just kind of found out that this ICE group, we're actually paying for that. We're paying for that too. I mean, if that's true, that's messed up. Like, why would we pay for them to go and terrorize people and do the things that they're doing that are unlawful? And I don't agree with that.
Money. That's why wars make money. And if the bankers are scheming for a third world war, then are they toying with the idea of not like using weapons of mass destruction? I'm on about a financial third world war.
I'm also hearing that he's pushing this organization to actually go over the edge to where if something bad really happens, then he's going to try to incite the martial law so he stays in presidency, which can be dangerous for all of us. And I have nothing against the president or any other presidents, but when they're acting like criminals, that's when I have to say something. Hi, Teddy Bear. How are you doing?
What's going on?
So,
hello, Ted.
try not to focus on all this bad stuff, but it's going to affect us all. And there's a lot of people saying there's going to be what is that called? Where the people are just
martial law.
Well,
martial law, but there's going to be a revolution.
A civil war. You're going to end up with a civil war between your own within your own country. It will be civil war. Forget about martial law. It's going to be civil war, which is basically the good people fighting whatever they can get their hands on to take down a corrupted government.
It's fighting for what's right, and honestly, I'm starting to see it more and more. And they're saying, please don't do anything to ICE. Don't provoke them. Don't hurt them, because that's all that the PT needs right now is to incite that martial law. That's all he needs. So I watched like several videos about that. They're like, just don't do anything. Be peaceful. Let's let this slide through a little longer so we can vote him out, or do whatever needs to be done. So I'm just sitting here in the background, just kind of watching and observing all of this happening. So I'm hoping for the best for every one of us, because we don't want this. We don't want war. We're not the ones like they need to mind their business and start helping us. Like, okay, so we're short staffed here with the police force, but yet they can fund all these groups of ICE to go and do all this stuff, and they're not even being they're being inhuman about it, and they're just snatching up anybody. Like, it doesn't matter what you look like, they're snatching you up. And then what I heard recently is that there's a whole section of capturees that are U.S. citizens, and they're holding them and trying to pay them off or turn them into informants. Like, if that's true, that's messed up. Like, they're turning us against ourselves, and like this is
what really bothers me, is the fact that not right. From my understanding of the world map, right? So you got the world map in front of you. And my understanding is you've got Canada, United States, Alaska is bolted onto Canada, right? Just for whatever purpose. Then you've got Mexico. Mexico is still connected to the northern part of America. As in, when I say it's connected to the United States, it's still classified as North America. Right? Now, once you go past Mexico, then you're into South America. Anything below Mexico. But Mexico is North America.
Mm-hmm.
And even they get treated like criminals, and they've done nothing wrong. Yeah. In my eyes, it's like okay, you try and flee Mexico to get into the United States, right? Okay, we have the same problem here. People coming from abroad, going through over rubber dinghies and whatever lifeboat or whatever boat they can get their hands on from France to England. It's the same thing. It's just a wider piece of water that they're going by. But people have done nothing wrong, but we don't know what they've done. We've seen that they've done nothing wrong. They've done nothing wrong to me personally, but we do not know what they have done to get here.
Mm-hmm.
They could have the biggest, worst past that's ever been inhumanely possible to still be alive without being executed. Because if that happened in the States, it would have been basically death penalty. But we're letting them in scot-free. But there's people that are in Mexico that want to go to America that have done nothing wrong in their life, and they just want to have something different, and they're getting treated like criminals. That's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got people that's in America that can't flee because they've got a misdemeanor felon. They can't move anywhere because they've just been given a charge.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's wrong. You can't hold someone in their own country if they want to leave.
Yeah, and not letting them make their phone calls for U.S. citizens, or well, actually not U.S. citizens. Well, actually everybody that they snatch up, they're not allowing them to make their phone calls or call a lawyer. Nothing. It's like it goes dark. Nobody knows where these people are at. No, there's no communication. With one instance, the guy that was just released, that was held for quite a while, got sick while he was there. They did contact his fiance and let her know that he was being detained in a facility, and she waited outside for 5 hours while they kept him for like over 3 days. I don't know exactly how long they kept him, but they were really mean to him, and he said that he was treated like so poorly and horrible, and just the mental abuse that they gave him. And I'm not sure if they actually physically harmed him, but
Hey, Craig.
hi Frankie, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Everybody's using the word Gestapo. So it's even my husband said it way before I started reading it on the internet. He goes, that's exactly what Hitler did, and that's exactly how he got his. How he got his power bigger, because they were doing exactly what's happening right now. How he got people to turn on people, and they're just kind of doing what they want, and like they're above the law. And so I don't know.
The thing is, right? You mentioned the person there from across the other side of the middle of Europe, basically. I call it middle of Europe. There was one person. There was one person worse than him. He came from this country.
Yeah. I think I know who you're talking about.
Same time period.
Mm-hmm.
Same time period.
And there's still people on here saying that that all of this is delusional. It's in our heads about ICE, what they're doing. And to still let them do their job. And I don't understand. Do they not like read other news, or do they not see what's going on, everywhere else? They're just like staying local to the local news. Because I don't get those people. They're just one way.
See, when it comes to the news, right? There's two ways of looking at it. You either listen to what the person's speaking about, right? So you got a news presenter on the screen giving you this information. Do you believe what's coming from her mouth, right? Or do you flip the coin and just say, well, everything that she's just said to you is a complete, utter lie, and the opposite is true? You know what I mean? You flip the whole thing on its head. So, I mean, if you're looking at something, there's two ways to believe this. What has been fed to you by a news presenter on the news, or do you flip the whole narrative on its head and just say, well, the opposite's true? Because it's the only two ways to look at the news now, because it's not the same as it was when it first came out. No.
And like they only like portray one side, or the side that they're told to tell. These outlets that I'm watching recently is not like, these are actual people like you and I, doing their homework and telling the people what's going on, from actual people that are there experiencing it, that are filming it, people that have been captured, from those people, and not the news isn't doing any of that, not that I've seen. And I try not to watch a lot of it, but
there's two things that I've noticed, right? Remember when that idiot from Ukraine went across to the White House?
Yeah.
I still say to this day, there is no war with Ukraine or Russia. I got a photo on my phone of that Zelensky, because that's what he is, he's a snake, right? That's Slytherin snake. He's got at least 20 to 30 devices on tripods with a green screen behind him.
Well, he's an actor. That's what he does for a living.
Exactly.
So he's got all this. He's well equipped.
If there is such a war between Russia and Ukraine, it's got nothing to do with us. We leave them to it.
Yeah.
We leave them to it. You don't get involved in that. You know what I mean? This has got nothing to do with what's happening on our doorstep. I would rather have local news, which is happening in my immediate area, and seeing that there's been, well, the police have been out and there's been 5 robberies and we've caught every single criminal and everything was put back and they have been charged with stealing. They've been arrested. They've been thrown in jail for at least 2 years and apprehended and then done. You know what I mean?
So
that's local news. That's local news.
Yeah.
I would rather go back to local news. I don't need to know what's happening elsewhere because, one, it might not affect me directly, but the whole tariff situation is now affecting me for trying to send things across the pond.
Yeah, and I'm the same way.
That's affecting me big time.
Yeah, I try to keep I try to keep my whatever I'm learning to locally, because all the stuff that's going on around the world, as soon as I hear about it, I'm like, why are we over there? What are we doing? Are we plundering resources like a video game? You know, and I don't remember signing something saying it's okay to go over there for whatever resources they're going for, or stealing relics, or who knows what the heck. I didn't sign up for that. I didn't give permission. Like, don't you think that should be something that the people should agree to? Who's making all these? Why are they making decisions without asking the people what they want? Like, never.
Right? I'm going to say this now, right? And I know this is your platform. This is your channel. I'm saying this on, Susie, right? But there's 2 things that I've got to say to this. One, 2003, right? Mm-hmm. If I'm going back a bit here. So 2003. George W. Bush, right? Mr. Bush.
In the bush.
He went to the bush, right? He should be burned in the bush just because his last name, right? But I mean that's my opinion. That's how I feel about it, right? So he started this whole thing with Iraq and Afghanistan. What did Tony Blair do? Who was the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom? He said, "Well, I'll tell you what. I'll join you, George Bush." He should have been charged for wars against humanity, crimes against humanity. He should have been charged for that. Nothing's ever happened. Both of them should be hung at The Hague, for as far as I'm concerned, for crimes against humanity that they've done. Nothing's ever came of it. And then roll on to 2014, 15. Was it 2015? 14, 15? Somewhere about there. David Cameron, another Prime Minister for the United Kingdom. Oh, we're going to go to war with Syria. Where was our 2 votes for that to happen? Nowhere to be seen. I didn't vote for it. I was dead against it. I was dead against it.
Exactly. Like, why are they doing this? Like, look at they've been spraying our skies for the past 3 days. I don't remember giving them permission to do experimental geoengineering out in the sky. Like, does that affect us? Our health? Like,
chemtrails are killing us, and people need to wake up to them.
Well, that was already over 5 years ago when it started, probably longer, and people spoke out, but nothing gets done. Like, it's because if you don't have enough, the amount of money backing your voice, you're silenced. So this is just how it is, and we all notice. We're all noticing this, but that's okay, because the more people who are noticing all this, the more fed up we get, and it's whatever's going to happen naturally is going to happen. That's all I got to say. So, eventually, when someone keeps poking you, don't poke the bear. They keep poking. What's going to happen? What's going to happen when they keep poking us like poking the bear?
I've said it across here, right? If you've ever heard of the phrase called there's 2 phrases across here, right? The number 1 phrase is that if you whack a bee, right, there is going to be one more bee that's going to follow you, and by the time that you've already killed that bee, a swarm is coming. That swarm is coming.
Yeah,
and it's
right.
We got a thing across here. I think it's the same across in the States. You've got a partition site called 38 degrees. Well, that is the angle of a snowflake Now, if you have one snowflake and you takes just one snowflake after a bunch of snowflakes on a mountain, it just takes one snowflake to make an avalanche. So it doesn't matter if it's been snowing for months and months. It just takes one snowflake to make an avalanche. It's gonna happen.
It's getting more ridiculous.
It's coming.
I'm pushing the people, and I'm not one of those that are just gonna be like go out and be a big speaker for all these people. So if whoever's listening looking for those people, I'm not one of those. I'm just noticing what the heck's going on. That's all. I mean, I'm gonna be the one in the shadows watching everything and making sure that people around me are informed a little bit, but everybody's seen it with their own eyes. It doesn't take secret messages or anything, Morse code or anything to get messages across. It's right in our faces, and people will see for themselves.
I mean, to me, this whole I never asked for a world like this growing up. It's now like when you start growing it, that your eyes are like completely wide open to what's actually happening around you. Then it's just like, believe me, things are changing, and things need to change for a different thing altogether in my eyes, because we can't keep going the way we're going. It's impossible to. I mean, it is just impossible to keep going the way we're going. You're muted.
Well, welcome in, Face the Ace. Oh my God, everybody, it's Face the Ace. Sorry. I had to spit, so I had to go mute. I didn't want you to hear that. But anyways, yeah, my sinuses. But yeah, good to see you, Face the Ace. My God, for real. So yeah, I people are noticing, and in the past, like I said, while I was on mute, that they said stock up on your food, get ready, and then nothing ever happened, right? But things are escalating a little more with the ice thing, and they're starting to poke the bear. They're poking the bear. They're acting like they're above the law and above everything else. And I don't understand why we're shorthanded on the police force here, but yet the funding, it comes freely, and there's so much funding for this group to come around and snatch just anybody up now. It's just and we're paying for it. Boy, it just gets better. Just gets better and better. I'm doing good, Face. Thank you. Hi, Steve. How you doing? You first started seeing that in 2010, says Steve. I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, so it's getting. I'm laughing at it because I'm not going to waste all that energy and getting all pissed off and ruin my day. Just people are noticing, guys. So just so you know, you keep poking the bear. Just keep poking the bear. And I'm hearing it like all over. Keep poking the bear. I'm just like, shoot. I've been watching these poor people that it's like we didn't sign up for this. We just want to be left alone. People are barely making it, barely paying their bills. They're working freaking to the nubs. They're working to the nubs. And they're trying their best to put food on the table for their families. And then we got to hear all this crap. Now we got to be afraid to go out in public because we might get snatched up. Anybody now? They're taking our native brothers. They're taking anybody. Like, that's not cool. That's not cool. Keep poking the bear. It's like a freaking video game.
I mean, it baffles me. It really does baffle me.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I don't really do the politics. I've been listening to you guys. I've heard a little bit about this shit, but I don't watch the news. I pretty much don't watch anything politics whatsoever. But, some of this shit has become so big that, it's like everywhere. And I have no choice but to listen to a little of this garbage. But all I know is that what they're trying to do to Greenland is not cool. You know, like you can only ask. You know, you can't just go and try to force yourself. Like what Russia did to Ukraine is what we're trying to do to Greenland right now, from what I see, in a sense. Well, I mean, it's not quite the same, but it's similar. It's similar. Yeah, I mean, look at it. It's like a dictatorship.
Yeah, and here's those people.
Right? Trump is just like Putin. Yeah, Trump's like Putin doing this shit to Greenland, and he did it to Ukraine. I mean, he took it a little step further, but it's similar to what we're doing. And this ice shit is going to cause a civil war big time. So I don't know. That's just what I know and what I think. And this whole tariff bullshit, all it did was cause all these other countries to raise up our prices. So like you're saying, Susie, we are paying for the tariffs. And then he wants to give us, that's why he wants to give us a tariff check, because he's trying to return some of our money to get us to shut up. But that's all the tariff thing did, was it just hurt us. It didn't hurt nobody else. It only hurt the American people, because we're all paying extra because we're all still ordering all the same shit we did before. Nobody in America is saying, "Oh, okay, well now we're not going to get the stuff from Taiwan anymore, so let's mass produce this over here." Nobody's doing that yet.
No, it'll be years.
Yeah, all they did was just raise the prices, and we're still doing. We haven't changed any suppliers hardly at all, and we're all still buying shit from overseas anyway, with now a big inflated cost on there. So that's just the way I see it.
Well, here's the thing, right? How come, right? It's okay for all the European countries, right, that are across the other side, like the mini pond from where I am, right? So you've got like Denmark and whatever else, right? So you've got European countries. How come that they're saying, well, give Greenland a vote and see what they want to do? But yeah, it's not okay for Scotland to vote for its independence, which is still part of this whole England thing. It's because that guy who's in 10 Downing Street called Keir Scammer, right? He sits there and says, well, what Trump's doing is he shouldn't be putting tariffs on us. I says, well, wait a minute here. You've got no idea, Scammer, what Trump's capable of, right? Nobody does, right? If Trump could get away with it, I'm going to say this right now, Trump would have this side of the pond. I'm not joking. He would literally have England under American rule, given the chance. Honestly, and that's coming. Because either Scotland's going to get its independence, which means that England are going to be left with absolutely nothing, because we're England's piggy bank. And what's going to happen is Wales will have its own country back. Ireland's going to have its own country back. Scotland being an independent country, so it leaves England wide open, and Donald Trump's just going to go straight in there and go, I've just bought yous out. That's what's going to happen.
With our money.
Yeah, I've seen some shit about Greenland, though. There's trillions of dollars of oil and raw minerals over there. There's a lot of valuable stuff over there. A bunch of stuff.
Leave them alone. Leave everybody alone.
There's a lot of rubies. The rubies I saw that are over in Greenland, and those emeralds, and especially the rubies, though, and diamonds and everything over there. Oh, my God. They are loaded up over there in Greenland. I think that's what he wants. And the oil, too. A lot of oil.
You know what? None of that matters if it doesn't. You can't eat it. I mean, if everything goes to crap, we're not going to have to. You can't eat money. You can't eat it. It's going to go to trade and bartering system. Like none of that's going to matter. Like I'd rather have a hot meal than a freaking ruby on my dining table at night.
Luckily, we're all of us are over 40 pretty much. So yeah, it's good. It's pretty much becoming a good day to die, because the people. Like, I would say anybody that's 20 or less is going to go through all this famine and all the civil war and all that other shit. Like, you could already see it escalating. We're running out of food to feed everybody. Yeah. And the population is going unchecked right now. People are just still humping away, bringing all these people into the world, and we don't have no food or any place to put them.
See, one thing we have a whole system designed to go out into space and fund all that and fund ICE. But yet they can't pull that much money out of their rear end to fix things here.
Well, they better get Mars up and running, because we need a new planet real soon.
No, we don't. There's plenty of room here. There's plenty of resources for all of us. It's these idiots that are in their seats of power that need to be replaced. That's it. Have you ever traveled, Ted? Have you ever traveled from state to state and seen how much land there is between each of them?
Yeah, a few places.
Yeah, a few. Right? There's a lot out here in the desert.
I've done more international travel, actually, and I lived over in Saudi for 2 years.
Well, there's plenty of room on this planet for way more people. It's just who's running it is destroying it. They're not asking us for about any decisions that they're making. They're not giving it to the people, the decisions. They're not letting us decide. They're deciding.
Yeah, I just see it. We don't have enough farmers. I'm seeing a shortage on food. And see, I'm in South Florida. I'm down here in Fort Lauderdale, and this is a big market. And every time I go to go get food, even at Walmart, the food's wiped out. Like you could see, I can kind of see the shortage on food and the price of beef. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, there's a problem. Like this in this little community right here, they're having, in Fort Lauderdale area, they're having problem with some food. Like there's a lot of limitations now. So I've seen a big change in the last 5 years where I've seen a big dip in food here, where there's not enough food to feed people.
Is it produce and meat? When you said it's meat?
Yeah, it's particularly meat and veggies is what I've noticed. It's particularly meat and veggies. Fresh meat, fresh veggies. That there seems to be a problem.
See, and they can grow it right there in Florida. I don't see anything wrong with that. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying is that, I'm seeing a big problem here. I'm seeing shortages. And I don't know what's going on with the cows, because there's shortages on beef and the price is crazy. I think you might want to start checking your beef and make sure you don't see jockey strap marks on there because you might be eating a horse.
Well, yeah, seriously. Listen to me, right?
Yeah, check your beef for strap marks before you eat it.
Well, there was a horse scandal across here through a company called Findus. They were using horse meat as in their lasagnas and other products that they were using. They were actually using horse meat. So yeah, you're probably spot on there with a few things. But here's the thing with us across here: farmers here have kicked up that much of a fuss of. Well, just what's happened to France is the same thing as here. They think that having imported meat is better for you because it's cheaper and whatever else, when it's worse because we don't know where it's coming from. The UK as a whole produces more milk, right? If we're going to go down the dairy route here, the UK produces so much milk that it doesn't know what to do with it anymore. And it is so scary that the fact that they sit there and say, oh, but what do we do with it? They pour it down a drain, right? At their farm, they go pour it down a drain without even seeing a ball. It's so much wastage, it's unreal. Now, that I know that milk has probably got a lifespan of a week, right?
Yeah.
Surely they could do with something. They could either give it out free of charge, right? Because they're giving it, honestly, they're supplying that much. Now, you try to tell me they're now going to come up with a thing where they're going to try and tell a cow, you cannot produce no more milk. I don't think so. Cows need to be milked because if they don't, their udders can't release it.
Mm-hmm.
So then you have a wasted product then. So a milking definitely got to be milked.
We could all just switch to breast milk though if we really had to.
Gross. we're not 2 and 3 years old anymore there. Teddy.
That joke for Susie, yeah.
Gross.
Susie, you like that joke?
Of course Teddy's going to say something like that.
Tell your husband what I said. Yeah, tell the hubby what I said.
He's probably listening. But yeah, no. Milk, I mean, milk, okay. Yeah, a lot of people drink milk, and I get it. But you know what? When times are rough, there's powdered milk, right? And I'm sure there's lots of that.
Right.
And you just add water to that. We grew up on powdered milk. We weren't rich or anything, so I know how to survive off the staples. But does everybody else? they're comfortable.
I mean, I could live off the land if I needed to be. Right? I could really do that. I can resort to that.
I just grow my own stuff. I don't, I grow my own.
I've grown my own potatoes, so I'll never be short of potatoes. I can grow carrots. I can grow vegetables, right? I can grow fruit.
Yeah.
But the only thing is, when you plant a fruit tree, you've got to give that tree time to mature to then grow fruit on it, to get fruit from it.
Right.
It's not like what do you call it? It's not an instantaneous thing, which people have got no patience for.
Mm-hmm.
This world that we are now living in is beyond the beyond patience.
Well, they want us to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You need to have patience for things to grow.
Sure.
This is why I don't know if any of you have watched Clarkson's Farm. I mean, even he said it. Look, why not buy from your local farmer? He says, go back to basics. Buy straight from your source. Forget about a supermarket and come straight to us that we feed you. Farmers feed us, and without farmers, this whole world is duffed.
And I totally like the village system because every village has its own gardens. They had their own the cattle, and then you go to the next village, and they set up the same thing. But you have a big city like this, we're all dependent on everything being imported, and that's where we go wrong. That's where everything starts messing up, is because we're dependent on everybody else growing our stuff for us. Especially here, where I'm at, where we can grow almost all year round. And little things that grow within weeks, and in less than a month, you have a full harvest of something like microgreens and lettuces and radishes and things like that, beans. All that stuff grows a lot quicker and in cooler weather, especially right now here. But like wherever you're at, just do your research and figure out what grows fastest there, and then just minus that off your grocery list. It's one less thing you got to buy. And just keep doing that until, some people don't have a place to grow, but you can grow right off your balcony in a planter. You could grow a few things, tomatoes, peppers, little onions, herbs. And that's one less thing you have to buy, or a few less things you have to buy from the store that helps you save a little bit. And seeds are cheap, and then those give you seeds even more for the next harvest. It's constantly giving you more seeds. So I don't get it. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Everybody's just too busy doing so many other things that they're not thinking about the simpler things that helps with their budget and things like that. I don't know. I don't have it all figured out, but I have a few things figured out.
If you notice all this escalation and all these conflicts and stuff, what do you see? What I'm seeing here is kind of a Dwight D. Eisenhower setup right now, because Trump knows that he can't get elected again. But if you had all these little wars going on and all these big problems, then you could just get reelected the way Dwight D. Eisenhower did. Remember how he was elected to 3 or 4 terms because of the war? Remember the war? He was elected to a 4th term, and he died on the start of the 4th term, I believe.
Oh wow! No, I didn't.
Yeah. Let me pull it up for you guys. I think that's what Trump's up to, though. I think he's trying to get more. He's trying to get elected.
As I've said this to a few people on my channel, especially when I do members only, if I'm going to start talking about this. One person I speak to who has just been in chat, retirement days, comfort, food and more, I speak to her on a daily basis, and I've said to her, I says, theoretically Trump can do what he wants. And if he deems that he wants to go for a 3rd term to see that he will be the last remaining president of the United States, he's doing something about it, because nobody else is going to be. They're going to challenge him because he'll just squash them.
Welcome back, Face.
Yeah, it was Franklin D. Eisenhower. I'm sorry, it was FDR. I don't know what I was saying. I was looking some Eisenhower stuff up about this alien thing, and that's why I had him in there. But it's FDR. FDR.
Who's FDR again?
Yeah, he was Franklin Delano. He was the one that was in World War II. Remember, he would. Okay, you're only allowed to do 2 terms, but because of the war, he was elected to a 4th term, and he unfortunately died at the start of his 4th term. But he remains the only U.S. president to serve more than 2 terms. Unlike the first 2 terms, Roosevelt's 3rd and 4th terms were dominated by foreign policy concerns, which is what we have right now, as the U.S. became involved in World War II in December 1941. So what he's doing is stirring up some of the shit so that he kind of get elected by Congress for extra terms.
Right.
But that's how FDR. FDR. I believe that's what he's up to. I think that's what he's up to.
Be your last president, and I can tell you that right now. And this is coming from a person on the other side of the pond in a little country called Scotland, and who's looking at this thinking he is definitely going to be the last president from, well, basically of America. He's going to be in there, and he's going to do something that will keep him there.
That's. I think that's his plan. He's going to try.
Yeah, he's stirring up a bunch of stuff to get elected in there, like FDR did. I mean, FDR didn't do that on purpose, though. But that's what he's doing. He's pulling in FDR is what he's doing right now.
I mean, Roosevelt is probably the best person that ever happened to America back in the olden days.
Yeah, because remember he went with Churchill, and then they had to pull Stalin in because they needed Russia to throw Germany off. Man, Germany, we might have all been speaking German if we wouldn't have done what we did with the Allies.
I mean, the thing is, there's one person you said in there that I wish was also hung at the Hague. Hello, Junebug. Hello.
Welcome in, Rochelle and Junebug. How you guys doing?
I really like FDR, and I really like Churchill.
One thing I can definitely say to this is that
look at Muffy. What are you doing here? There's Roger Dodger.
One thing I can definitely say is that Churchill should be done for crimes against humanity too, because it was actually him that started this whole Second World War.
Sorry.
And nobody's going to tell me different. Churchill was worse. I mean, I know he's bad, but if not worse than Hitler.
I just think that's what he's up to, because he's power hungry, and the only way for him to get reelected is to stir up a bunch of shit, like basically a war.
Well,
and that way
so he can
be
declare
reelected.
martial law.
Yeah,
That's the only way.
He's trying to go to Greenland, who have got absolutely no interest of having anything to do with anybody. They just want to be left alone. They went to Greenland, and it's like Scotland. Scotland and Greenland are such a country that they're going to have a vote for to either have America there or not. And if they don't go with America, they're going to be set tariffs, guaranteed. They're going to be set tariffs that they won't afford. So they'll have no option but to have to be taken into American hands. It's like Scotland. We can go for a Trump
when he first came on. Yeah, remember that, right? When he picked it Mexico, and then he went after Canada, and then that didn't work. It didn't really develop into the Civil War, which I think he was hoping for. So now he's going after Greenland. And
those people are not happy. I've watched interviews with a lot of those locals there, and they're like, we're not going to sell. We're not selling.
Yeah, I know. They're all buying weapons, is what they're doing, in case we try to invade them.
Whatever they have to do, it's up to the people. Not you got to ask for permission. Ask.
Well, he offered 100,000. You heard that, right? 100,000 per citizen.
If I can go,
that's chump change to those people.
I mean, you go back to 2014. Scotland had a referendum for its independence against England. so we would be free from England. We got told that's only a once in a generation thing. Wrong. It doesn't say that in the stipulation of when the referendum, what do you call it? A treaty was signed by 4 people to say it's only once. It did not say once in a lifetime generation, right? So they got that wrong. England have got that wrong. We can have a referendum as long as the SNP have got a major hold in Scotland to go for it. It's the same thing with Greenland. So if Greenland go for a referendum to say, well, what do you want? Do you want to remain as we are, or do you want to join America? That's only 2 choices, and they could go and put it as a ballot box, and then they're let's say fighting for a freedom. What? Scotland's fighting for a freedom, but you don't see that all over the news. We've had enough of England.
See what I see happening.
I love the English, by the way. I love the English. I don't have a problem with England. I've got a problem with Westminster, which is in England. I'll make that clear. England is a beautiful country. It's just that it's getting run by idiots that think that
the people are beautiful everywhere. All people are beautiful. But then you got these idiots running wherever they're at, or they're doing whatever they want to do. They're not asking the people, what do you feel about this? How would you like it? How let's figure something out. No, they're just making decisions without asking anybody what they want. And I think what it boils down to is we all want the same thing. We all want to be treated equally, fairly, be paid fairly, and all of that.
And there's one thing for sure. There's one thing for sure, and I swear this down. And this goes for even people from across, for your side of the pond, Susie, right? Like same with you, Ted, because you both used across the other side of the pond from me. I'm going to say this from this side of the pond. Nigel Farage would be the biggest problem, worse than Trump. I'm telling you right now, Nigel Farage would be the worst thing to ever happen to be a prime minister. The worst thing.
We need equality. We need a better quality of life. That's all I think we all strive for, and that should be the ultimate answer of how to take care of the people, is give them a better quality of life, and that should fix everything. But no, I don't know who Nigel is. So, Nigel, you knock your crap off. Whoever you are.
Nigel Farage used to be a member of the European Union. Since they say that the United Kingdom has left Europe, what's happened is that Nigel has decided, well, he's going to start his own party, and he's called it the Reform Party, which is basically, if you're an immigrant, you're getting taken out the game. You're getting sent back to where you came from, no questions asked, right? And he wants Scotland to basically bow down to him, the whole of Scotland to bow down to him, to think that he's the next king, even though Charles is still alive.
That's the last thing we need. We don't need any more clubs. Stop making your own clubs up. Stop it. It's one big club. It's the people on this planet. That's it. I don't get all these stupid little clubs. So stupid.
I mean, we're going to start a party up. Okay, what's your party going to be? I mean, I could start a party. I could just say, well, let's have I could call us the fisherman's party, a party for fishermen. Vote for fishing, and be okay. You know what I mean?
Sure. If it helps the quality of life, I mean, that makes sense.
That's what fishing does. It's an antidepressant. There you go. Number 1 rule from simply a doctor. But actually, doctors across here have actually done that. They've actually given out prescriptions for people who are depressed to go fishing. So yeah, I would
neat.
definitely.
Well, because it's calming, soothing, relaxing. It's a form of Zen, like gardening or building something. Like let us have fun. let us. We're all good at something, whether you don't think so or not. You are good at something, whether making someone laugh, being there for someone, listening to someone, or you're good with your hands, or heck, even if you can skip a rock across the pond, that's something also. It's something that someone enjoys. But no.
But this is what I'm gonna start a world party, right? I'm gonna start a world party. I'm gonna call it the World Fishing Party.
Okay.
Do you vote for fishing, for world peace? Mm-hmm. Fish for world peace. I sign myself on the dotted line first. Put me down first.
Look at Roger saying Susie for president. Yeah, look at Roger saying Susie for president.
Well, Susie for president, and I will be the next prime minister.
Let's let everybody be the president, and give it all back to the people. The people should all be in control.
I'm just seeing the big picture on this whole thing. Like I said, I see Trump trying to get an extra term, is what I'm seeing.
I don't know.
Everybody's saying, Teddy.
Well, he's in the power, and you got to remember, he's making these moves not only to make America stronger, in a sense, but he's trying to get an extra term.
Sorry, that's my toothbrush.
I kind of see it. I think he's trying to make problems so that these problems are so big that he'll tell the people, "Oh, only I can fix it." Mm-hmm. I do. I think he's trying to get extra terms.
I've said
everybody does.
I've said that too. I mean, as much as Donald Trump has done wonders in some respects, this one I think he has got very wrong. And as a little country on this side of the pond, and I'm explaining this to everybody, for this little country this side of the pond, honestly, having extra tariffs on us isn't fair, because it's now going to hurt me to try and, as I said, send things to you guys who might be members to my channel or I know you as a friend, and it's just like it's taking that away from me to send you things. So it's now that's what I'm saying. It's hurting me.
Even the younger generation is starting to figure all this out. They're getting on YouTube and saying what's going on. Yeah. This is our future you're messing with, and they're speaking out like 13-year-olds. Smarter than most adults.
Natalie.
Sorry, I had to go brush my teeth. I had stuff in my teeth. Sorry. I had stuff in my teeth. Hi, Natalie. Natalia.
Teresa.
Welcome back.
Teresa, the reason we go through this, the reason being that the Constitution is... you're saying that the Constitution should stop that. Yes, but the thing is, Donald Trump is in power, and whatever he says is going to go. What Trump says goes. That's what's boiling down to.
Yeah, he wants to get the war going with Greenland, and then he wants to start a civil war with the ice stuff. So you got those two big conflicts going on. Of course, people are going to elect him for another term. Mm-hmm. I believe that's what he's doing, guys. That's what I see. I see it clear as day that this is a long-run move to get him reelected in 2028.
Plus, we all know what else he's avoiding, too.
Because most Americans love Trump that much that they're just going to say, well, yeah, go for it.
Yep. They're going to do it because we're in these conflicts. That's exactly what happened with FDR. Like, he didn't do that on purpose, though. FDR didn't. So, but yeah, look at that. He got elected to 4 terms, double. He just happened to die during his 4th term.
Drive safe, Gypsy.
Yeah, he was elected to power for 16 years. All U.S. presidents, maximum term that they can do are 2 full terms and 1 2-year term, because they always account for that. So 10 years maximum is what American presidents are supposed to be allowed to. But, Trump's, I think he's dead set out to get as many terms as he can get.
I think if we're going to have a president, they should be for the people and do what's right for the people. So when it stops being like that, then something needs to be done. I don't care who it is. I mean, a lot of people like the guy, and I like the people who are for the people. If you're helping the people, then I like you. But if you're doing what you want, that's when I'm like, oh, it's time. Maybe it's time to make changes.
Susie, you're gonna love this. Let's say right there we have who do we have? We had Trump versus the girl. What was her? Kamala Harris or the Camel Harris. So yeah, we have put a third candidate like Susie, who's an independent. Okay, that's what we need here in America. We need 3 candidates. We need 3 parties. We need, the Democrat, the Republican, and also an independent party. We wouldn't have half this bullshit if we had 3 parties. We had 3 choices for president.
Well, they don't allow any other parties to get in there.
Well, that's the problem. We have to make changes. We have to make changes.
Do you ever see the ballots? There's nobody else there. Like they
in Scotland.
Yeah,
if you look at us in Scotland, what happens is you've got an SNP government, right, which is like for the Scottish people, right? Mm-hmm. Then you've got the Green Party, which is like trying to make the whole of the whole of the UK greener, energy-wise, but they still want a Scottish independence. So I mean, that's not an independence party. That's for the people of Scotland to vote for if they wish to. Then you've got the Unionist parties, which is where they all stem from Westminster. You've got the Tory party, Labour, Lib Dem, and they're coming from England. They're getting told from their boss down the road, who's the leaders in Westminster, to say, look, you need to go to Scotland and tell people of Scotland, look, this is what the SNP are doing is very bad, and we need you to be here, because they know if Scotland goes independent, they know that Scotland will no longer be England's piggy bank. They know that England will not survive on their own, because they have demolished everything that England's ever stood for. You call the British Empire. Look what was caused for that to happen. England went into places like India and whatever else and robbed them of their resources. England did that, not Scotland. We've repaired every damage. We've repaired every bridge that England have caused to say, look, can we have a branch here, to an olive branch for a lifetime? I'm like, yeah, sure, because you have done nothing wrong to us. It was England that done that to you. Mm-hmm. So we've had to sell out every olive branch that we could think of to help our cause for independence, so we can have a supply chain to people all over the place. And that includes America, Canada, Mexico, South America, China, you name it, Australia, New Zealand. We've had to have an olive branch to every country that England have managed to, like, themselves fuck up. I'm sorry for swearing, but it's the only way I can put it.
Gypsy Tarot is heading home. She says, have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Gypsy, for popping in and drive safe.
Gypsy.
But yeah, this is happening everywhere, Stuart. And, eventually, I don't know, it's been so many years this has been happening ever since I was little and growing up. I always had this weird feeling that something's just not right. But and it's getting stronger and stronger, and it's like it's coming to a point to where something has to change. And I just don't agree with what's going on right now, and I'm just watching, and it's not right. It's like I said, stop poking the bear. Stop poking the bear. We're all old and adults now, a lot of us, and even the children, teenagers are starting to speak out that something's just not right, and they're pointing out facts. And so it's just listen to the people.
The Mechanics sung a song, right? And one of the lyrics to that song was like, every generation has blamed the one before. And I can't remember for the name of the song what it was, but that was the opening line from that song was, for every generation has blamed the one before. It is so true that every generation has blamed the one before.
And now I'm seeing the generations now saying we need to make space for our future generations so they can live comfortably and have security and all of that. I'm starting to see it flip now. They're starting to think they're starting to think now, what about our future generations? And our future generations, like I said, are speaking up now. So that's the positive I see going on there, is the whole mentality of it. where people are becoming aware that they're tired. They're tired of being taken advantage of and stolen from, and everywhere, all around the world. Somebody is stealing how do they say it? Stealing from Cain and giving to Abel, or something like that. That's just how it is, and everybody's noticing, because it's been so many years that it just keeps continuing the cycle, repeating. People are noticing.
I mean, it's like robbing. You got to rob the poor to feed the rich, when we should be robbing the rich to feed the poor.
Or robbing Peter to give to Paul, something like that.
Yeah, that's it. Robbing Peter to pay Paul.
You know what I mean? It's getting ridiculous now. They're doing it. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. It's right in our faces. Look at your bills. Look at your utility bills. There's $1 or $2 extra there for what? And nobody can explain it, or they explain it away as something silly. But somebody is putting their hands in all the pies, and they're not caring about our well-being and our quality of life. So when that starts happening, I think it's time for change.
Yeah, Americans. If I were, Americans really should stay put. Don't do international travel, because there's a lot of people that hate Americans right now. So
and it's not even our fault.
I know. Just saying, don't. If you do international travel, keep your mouth shut that you're American. That's all. Because people will try to hurt you just because they hate us so much now.
I think everybody individually can prove their worth anywhere they go. If you're a good person, everybody will like you no matter where you go. So that kind of fear, I try not to, dive into that too much, because if you're a good person, if you're well traveled, you know how to act in other countries. But if you're an asshat, YouTuber creator going over there to disrupt other countries, you're going to get pushed back. So those people, shame on them. I've seen people doing that too, creators going to other countries, playing loud music on the subway, disrupting the locals. We don't do that. Normal people don't do that. They're doing it for views and clicks. So a lot of us don't live like that. We have morals and standards, and we're respectful. People want to be treated how you treat people how you want to be treated, and if we can all follow those kind of morals, then we can all get along fairly well and beautifully. But once you throw money in the mix and you start throwing your money around and saying, do this, do that, do this, do that, instead of lifting a finger to do it yourself, then people look at you differently, and they think, well, they're not looking at us as a human being anymore. They're looking at us like a freaking mule, a pack mule, or a workhorse, or whatever. You can't treat people like that. You have to appreciate everybody and treat everybody equally. That's where we're going wrong.
We're basically, sorry about that. It was like Wendy was talking to us. We are getting treated like a politician's puppet, because when you see people, right? You're about the people, Susie, right?
Mm.
What's worse, right? And I'm going to ask you a question here, because I think the human population is worse, because what we've been fed for us to vote for them in the first place just makes us out to be more idiotic people than what they are. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I mean, to put it back to have the people in charge, you're going to have people who have woken up to this mess, like from the last 10 years, like myself, you, Susie, and whoever else is in the same group as you or us, right? And to sit there and say, you cannot longer do this, because we have seen what you've done for the last 10 years, at least 10 years. You've got to stand up and say, no more. We've got to do this together.
Yeah, right.
And say, you can no longer do this, because we have seen what you've done for the last 10 years, and you've promised us this and that next thing, and a politician will always say this, and it doesn't matter where in the world that you are. If I'm elected, I promise, which is the biggest fairy tale lie it's known to humans, right? Honestly, I'm not joking. If I'm elected, I promise, and that's what they always start off with. If I'm elected, I promise. Like, we promise this time that you won't lie, your party won't lie, you yourself are going to be held accountable for your actions. Of course you won't do that.
No.
You just say it for the sake of saying it.
It's almost a joke voting anymore now. From now to the future, is because we know that they don't have the best interest isn't for the people. It's about themselves, and just giving them permission, or they do it anyways, just doing whatever they want. And it's not. Why do we even need that? Why do we need Democrats, Republicans? Why do we need any of that?
We don't.
We don't. Why? It's not doing anything good for us. All those tax dollars that we pay into, nothing's getting fixed in these big cities that I see. Nothing.
Nothing gets fixed. It just becomes a bigger mess, and then when you got a bigger mess, what do? You think, it's like, but that's the whole policy of it. You can't just sit there and say, well, it's like this, when it's clearly not like that. You know what I mean?
Go watch. I did a recent video where I was driving to go pick up some beets, and if you look at the roads, what they do instead of repairing the whole road, they patch it, and you see all these lines. It looks like a puzzle. Yep. It looks like puzzle pieces on the road. I should
do a video for when I'm on the A90 from just the southbound of the Brecon flyover before you go into my hometown. In fact, you can go on Google Maps, right? And you will see, if you go up the A90 just before my hometown, from there to the north side of, this is on a dual carriageway, by the way, right? Both sides of the road, you will see nothing but, the road's made out of concrete, right? First and foremost. The foundation for this road is concrete, because they said it was going to be better for concrete than tar. What have they done when it comes to patching a road? They fill it in with tar. What happens to tar in concrete? It gets blown out, and then they've got to repatch it, and then it's blown out, and then repatch it. It is unreal. This road is like driving on the moon.
It's like they're using a small amount of money that we all pay into to patch the road. Like, I'm with all the people in this city, there's enough money to patch neighborhoods at a time and compensate the neighborhoods, each road that they're doing. Why couldn't they just compensate everybody from, a day's lost wage? Because they can't leave the house because the roads are being worked on.
Who have promised us money, right? That have promised Scotland money, right? And they always blame the SNP for not doing this. The SNP for the last 25 years have been trying to get the most dangerous road in Scotland dualled, right? Because on some parts of this road is dual carriageway, right? If you're going from Perth to Inverness, it's called the A9. Before Christmas, a woman lost her life, and I think it was last week somebody else lost a life. It's Scotland's death road, right? And I've maintained this ever since a young age, that the A9 was meant to be dual carriageway, right? The SNP said, well, we'll dual it. You, Westminster, give us money, and I will put in a contractor to get this dualled. As soon as it comes up in the question, why hasn't it been dual carriageway? Well, Westminster says, we want our money that we've just given you. We're taking it back. And they do it year in, year out for the last 25 years. The SNP government of Scotland, from the Scottish Parliament, have said, we have tried so many times to get this dual carriageway dualled, and you guys cut your budget for Scotland down there, so we can't get anything done for this road. So as soon as we try and get it jailed, you stop it. And you keep blaming me for it. As in the SNP government for blaming are blaming this. The SNP government is not to blame for this. This is coming from Westminster, which is a place where it's just like all run by a unionist party. So why are we why is Scotland to blame for something that is not their fault?
What it boils down to is we're all going through the same thing because idiots are in seats of power. And eventually, like I said, stop poking the bear, stop poking the bear. But you know, it's something's going to happen. I'm seeing something positive happening out of all this. And we just got to sit and wait. Just we're noticing. I'm noticing. Me and my mouse in my pocket. We're noticing. Me and my soul.
Unfortunately, Jenna, I've got a Nightbot, and I've shared my my. It says you can stream this to your audience. I'm streaming this with my audience on my channel, and my Nightbot has came into Susie P's live stream, and yeah,
she's all stuck it on your cake.
So you've got two forms of Nightbot here. You've got mine, and you've got Sue. Well, Susie's the most important one. Mine's is just made up mamby-pamby nonsense, but you know what? Yeah. It's YouTube. Yeah. It's only YouTube.
Thanks for the laugh, Jenna. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in the news all around, and it's we're talking about it. We're expressing how we feel because sometimes we just don't have an outlet to express these kinds of things. Not that we're gonna go out and do something facetious or anything, but it's just that we're noticing. My mother's calling. Hang on, I'm gonna take this call. Just excuse me a minute.
Yeah, I call Susie B the little Eskimo.
Well,
she always wears this little cute hat, and she looks like a little Eskimo. That's why I call her that.
She's awesome, Ted. How are you doing, by the way, brother? Long time no see. Yeah, I changed my channel name, Ted.
What was your other channel name?
Stuart the Fish Whisperer.
What?
Uh-huh.
What was it called?
Stuart the Fish Whisperer.
I don't remember that.
That was a name from long ago. That's my first name. I've changed it 4 times since then.
Wow.
So yeah, I just do YouTube, which is gaming, shopping, fishing, and just here to hang out. I'm more of a hangout channel than anything, really. The link's in chat, Jenna. The link is sitting 9:44 p.m. Susie's got the link in chat.
I know, she pinned it too. Susie's got a pin. I clicked on the pin link.
Oh, give me a minute, Ted. I'm going to look for
the links in the chat are fake links, guys. They'll send you somewhere else. Click on the one she's got pinned.
Give me a minute.
I do that all the time for trolls. I put fake links in the chat, and then I put the real link pinned. Yes, that's the way I can send the trolls home. I always pin like a drama channel. I put a link drama channel in the chat, and then that way the trolls, when they click that, it sends them home. I give them a nice little ride there, Susie. I had some porn bomber come up on my channel 2 days ago. He was so desperate to get. He's like, I showed my face, and then he was telling me profanities in the back because he won the porn bomb. I said, no, I don't trust you. I don't know you. I'm keeping the curtain up. The guy was so mad.
What happened? Somebody trying to pop up on your panel?
Yeah. 2 days ago, when the last panel live I did, this guy came up, and I just happened to have like 6 newbies that day. I've never had 6 newbies in one stream. And they were all trying to get, up on there, and I had my screen up. I had my curtain up, so they couldn't porn bomb me. And they're like, oh, I show my face, I don't, I want to see my face and all this. And I'm like, yeah, I know you're just going to porn bomb. So no, you're going to have the curtain because I don't know you. And sure enough, they tell me F off, and then they jump down.
Good.
But that just tells me, I knew they're porn bombers. And then see, that's why I tell people, occasionally I'll give chances, and every single time they blow the chance. They don't see, Susie, the biggest rule they don't follow is that if you want to let somebody up on the panel brand new, they must talk in the main chat so that the mods can check them out. Because when you check them out, there'll be new accounts or brand new accounts, and they're porn bombers. And that's how you know. So they won't follow that rule. They will not talk in the main chat. See?
Exactly. Because they don't want to be traced.
Yep. And then I say, look, okay, I'm going to waive the rule and watch how it's not going to work for this person. Sure enough, I bring them up there and you hear them yell the N-word or something, and then I have to kick them off real quick.
Well, everybody, this is Jenna. She's from Teddy's channel.
Yeah. Ted, you got to notice something else. You even have them come in there and say that they'll agree to you when you say they can't be on the panel because they're just new in your chat. And then they turn around and do the opposite, start trying to get up on panel.
Yeah, they do whatever they want. Yeah, Susie, they will weasel out of it. Make them talk in the chat first. Yeah. If you don't know them, Susie, that's what you got to do.
I have to know them for a while. They have to have come into my channel for quite some time for me to be comfortable with them enough to where I'm feeling like they're family. Then you're up on the panel.
Yeah.
So that's just how I do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes sense.
Just be aware.
Be comfortable.
Well.
Yeah. Just be aware, Susie, because they're trying that shit again. They're back in the porn bomb mood right now.
Yeah, they said. I have noticed about the whole double standard things with me going around now.
Oh yeah, I see it real clear.
It's just bullshit that they want to do that. Just because all I did was Karina picked up on it right after I came out for what I am. Everybody started treating me like crap because they can't stand somebody being different. And like I've always said about the day, they can bitch, complain, do all they want, but at the end of the day, I'd rather be different than be normal.
That's just ignorance. To be different. This ignorance. It's not your fault.
Yeah, another thing is, it's like Ted. He can say something like bagpiping, or he can go past the XXX line of being naughty. If I do that, everybody bats an eye and won't be blocked and won't be off their panel. But Ted can do whatever he wants and get away with it. But if I would have run under the name Stream Bean, if I was still was running under that name, they would have left me alone, and I could have got as naughty as I wanted.
Yeah, I don't know. Susie, I told Susie what bagpiping was.
Well, this is not that kind of channel, so we don't.
No, I know. I think I told you what it was, but I'm just saying. Nobody. If you look it up, people will think it's playing bags in Scotland. That's what it is, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the real terminology. That's the real meaning. It's playing bagpipes in Scotland.
Yeah, but Ted, if you do go on Ernie's live streams when he's live on Facebook, gotta keep it family friendly there because these church people watch.
Yeah, that's why I stay away from there because I know I'm not going to behave that much, so that's why I stay away.
He can't help himself.
Yeah, but I keep it family friendly there, and I do that. You see me do that when he's live on YouTube. I stay family friendly because I know he's got kids in the background watching it too that are full grown and have autism that have never been around that kind of talk. So I keep it respectful in there.
See, my channel, I got art on my channel. I have adventuring. I got gardening. So there's a whole different bunch of people that come to my channel, and I definitely don't do the nasty talk, all that stuff. So people don't come here to watch that. So if they're going to be hearing that, they probably won't stick around. And I'm trying to grow my channel.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is with me. I go live and do a panel. I don't get naughty on there. Ted comes up there and the whole thing goes south.
Yeah, I do clean chats though. I do lots of clean chats. I do.
Yeah, you do.
But I do a lot of naughty ones too, though.
You gotta know, there's been a lot of times that lately you've been live I'm not even gotten on your panel. I don't go up there all the time.
Yeah, Susie's heard both. She's heard me clean and she's heard me dirty. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and I'll say as much as I can handle.
Oh no! Like, she's heard the stuff that comes out of my mouth.
I've heard it all.
I just tell a lot of jokes, guys. I just like dirty jokes, and people laugh at them. And I do half and half. It's half dirty, half clean.
Yeah, that's
Teddy's a good guy.
Yeah, that's why what I said to Nightbot, I had to, when I was saying it, I was putting it in. I go, wait, I got to take a certain words out. I got to put it more in there where it sounds more clean, but it still means something else.
Yeah, there's just not enough people cracking jokes and having fun and kind of like going wild, And I guess that's kind of what I do with half my channel is kind of go wild because nobody else is doing that. Everybody's fighting and stuff, it seems like.
Yeah.
Arguing, always bickering and arguing and drama, and that's why I do the dirty jokes to kind of break up that negative atmosphere. Yeah.
Yeah. And I totally get that.
Yeah, or Ted, are you seeing them running around talking shit about me or saying something about me? And I'm like, what in the world is people talking about me? I wasn't even in that damn live stream, and somebody's already talking shit about me.
Well, people just maybe they don't want to be part of the chat. They maybe just want to see a smiling face, and it makes them feel better. When I see someone smiling, it makes me smile. So I really like that. When you're on camera, smile. Dang it, jeez.
Yeah, and
smile. Share that. It's energy.
I told a lot of people, the reason I get up when I'm up on panels, you don't really know what's going on in my mind. You don't know my mind's in just before your depression's messed up, and my mind's in a deep, dark corner of my mind, and I'm dealing with a sad mood, but I just kind of hide that. But once I start laughing on the panels, I get out of that mood.
Yeah, see? It's good medicine. It's good medicine. Yeah. And you need to find someone to talk to about all that because you need to get all that out. And hopefully you can.
I go to a therapist once a month to talk about that.
I put
myself to therapy on purpose.
Yeah. But if you're leaving and you're not smiling anymore, then maybe you need to change therapists or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Ted, that other live stream over there, that I was on panel of. If you go back and you watch the replay of that chat, you'll see where one person was saying one thing down in the chat, didn't get in trouble for it, but I said the same thing, but it was a little bit, same kind of article of clothing, but a little bit different of a kind.
Well, I see you barely did anything wrong today on the Kirsty's panel, but I'm still hearing all this crazy stuff. And all Bean did was, what'd you do? Like just show your underwear or something?
No, all I did was I turned around and I did a dance in front of the camera, like I always have, like I've done in front of your camera.
But he Bean had full clothes on though. You know what I mean? Like the underwear and the pants were on. It was slightly wild, Susie. Slightly wild. Slightly.
I know. I didn't even know that my panties were showing.
And now this person wants to block Bean from the channel.
Well, you don't need them anyways.
It's all because of her aunt said something about it.
Move on. There's a billion people.
I have Darcel thought it was funny. Everybody else on there thought it was funny. It was only because of her aunt.
Underwear and pants were worn. Okay, 2 layers of clothing, and poor Bean almost gets blocked for doing that.
Well,
just shaking his butt a little bit. That's it.
I could do it in my live stream.
Yeah, with 2 layers of clothes, Susie.
Anybody else's panels, they don't bat an eye. But
2 layers of clothes. Yeah, we're talking about a 10-second butt wiggle and 2 layers of clothes.
Just walk away.
At least I didn't slap my ass like I usually do on somebody's panel.
Yeah, I know.
That is funny.
You don't need them anyways. There's a billion people on YouTube. Come on, there's too many others to just drop those and forget about it. Move on.
But like I've already said about Kirsty, she's a little strange. I don't really want to trust her.
Yeah, I'm just trying to...
Remember, Ted, I already got told by her that one time that I was never going to get a wrench, and then all of a sudden she turns me blue. That's just weird.
Yeah, I'm just trying to solve some drama from last night, Susie. That's all. Like,
the best way is to walk away and just forget about it. Forget about it.
It's so silly.
It's stealing your peace. If it's stealing your peace, walk away.
Well,
it's not easy.
Yeah, well,
So silly. I feel bad for Bean because I get away with murder basically on this platform.
Yeah. I can't no more.
Bean can't do anything.
No, I can't do nothing. I tell you, even if I see a cuss word, they'll bat it down on.
Find some new people. That's all. It's easy as that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Susie, I could have been in my underwear, showing a bulge, and I would have got away with it. But poor Bean wears 2 layers of clothes and gets crucified.
Well, Ted, you got to know one thing. Kirsty's in love with you. She flirts with you, and she's actually in love with you. That's why she lets you get away with anything.
Oh, okay, that would make sense.
Yeah, and that's why when she's up on panel with Usher, she's flirting with him. They're flirting with each other.
Okay.
They don't mind Brian getting up there and talking about porn nearly 24/7.
It's so hard to find neutral topics on this platform without offending somebody. You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard to find easy topics. You know what I mean? Like, without somebody getting upset.
Yeah, I've actually have told people, I said, you're gonna get threatened over that, but you'll watch my channel, and I've done that shit in videos. It don't make sense.
Can't please everybody. Don't try to. Just move on.
Yeah, it's hard finding neutral topics to talk about, though. I have to go to music and movies is what I have to do, Susie, to like keep everybody happy and not have it dirty. I have to bring up, movies and music. That's usually the best topic I have.
Food. Food's a good one.
Yeah, food I go to also. You're right. Food's probably the better.
Awesome one. Yeah,
food's probably the best one.
To food.
That's true. Yeah.
Everybody has to eat, and it's just like sitting down with some good people and eating and sharing them.
It can make food go dirty too. I've seen it happen.
Oh yeah, I bet he can. That's Teddy though. Darn it, Teddy!
To this day, I cannot on Thanksgiving or Christmas look at a damn turkey anymore.
Darn it, Teddy!
Yeah, we were looking up fetishes and stuff, and basically you should not see what I found. It's some nasty stuff. There's some crazy. There's a lot of crazy sick people out there. Is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, this is not that kind of channel.
That last time when I only had 30 minutes to StreamYard left, so I went live for a pretty good long time to rip them a new one. What Brian said about a hot dog. No, I can't look at a hot dog anymore. I don't even want to buy them to eat. It just ruined it for me.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy. It first started off, remember, with the pumpkin, then it went to the turkey, and no matter what I looked up, it was all crazy, sick people out there. Poor Susie, I know.
Be careful what you attract. You're going to be attracting all those people the way you talk to them.
Yeah, I know. It's just crazy.
And then you complain? Don't complain.
Well, it's because I don't expect to find it. I don't expect to find it, Susie, but you find it. There are people out there that are into anything.
Well, yeah.
But hey,
you don't want to find it, but you do find it.
Yeah, but hey, you got to know this. When you go up the thing about the Thanksgiving turkey, you even weirded Archie out with that damn thing, and everybody on her panel.
Yeah, Arkansas freaked out.
Oh,
Susie, I don't think you know her, but yeah, she's funny.
Hey, wait, is he Scottish?
Yeah, Stuart's from Scotland.
Yep, Stuart.
Well, I bet I think Vlad killed it from Scottish.
He likes to fish and he likes to game.
That's his name that I know him from. Stuart the fish whisperer. Stuart the fish whisperer.
Yes, that's Stuart.
Yeah, I've known Stuart for like 4 years. But I keep forgetting that because I recognize his face I'm like, why do I know this guy? But I used to go to his fishing lives.
Stuart the Fish Whisperer.
Stuart the Fish Whisperer is how I know him, because he was trying to tell me up here, and I was like trying to put 2 and 2 together, but I haven't talked to him in maybe 1.5 years, maybe, so that's why it took a while to put, the 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
But now I remember Stuart. He's probably listening right now.
Hey, Ted.
Yeah.
You know Boo Boo?
Yeah.
I talk to her sometimes in the old Irish.
I'm still here. I'm just watching the news. I'm going to give you guys some info. Give me a minute.
I thought you dropped down, but that's where I remember Stuart from.
Now,
Stuart the Fish Whisperer. I used to go to his lives. He was fishing on the pond. He would be in the boat fishing on the pond. I remember now. I remember all that, but I haven't really spoken to Stuart in, probably 2 years.
Yeah. Now you put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, I knew his face. I knew his voice. I just couldn't picture him, because I didn't see that name. But now I remember everything.
What were you saying, Jenna? Go finish what you were saying.
Now, Ted, where I want to go in Scotland, I want to go to the Highlands. I got to go there and visit.
It's pretty there.
Yeah, well, they got the William Wallace statue there. Why don't they have enough statue of Sir Andrew de Moray that actually helped win the battle at Stirling Bridge, which was my ancestor.
Aw, it's beautiful there. I've seen that. I've Googled that place and just looked around.
Now, what does Scotland have to do there? Do they have like cable TV? I mean, do they have like?
Yeah, they have everything like we have.
Other than nature, they have nature. What are you talking about?
I knew about that, but I didn't know if they had cable TV over there or not.
Well, you got they do. Ted, they've got hairy cows over there too. They're the only ones with cows. They're actually got long hair.
They got all the open land. Do they got power there? Or do you need generators? I mean, it's very primitive there.
They're modern, not good. But I'm a new kid. The day I win $1 billion off the lottery, I'm getting you a room in Edinburgh Castle where you stay in there for 2 years and see how you can stay in there at night.
Oh my God!
It's so haunted.
Oh no, not the haunted. But they got freeways and everything. They got highways. They got traffic. They got everything that pretty much everybody else has. Yeah. They got buses. I mean, they got bus systems. They got cute villages.
You gotta know, he'll be there on a windy day too. And you know what happens on windy days.
I know where you're going with that, Jenna.
I'm just gonna say you're gonna get high full of everything, from the men and the women.
It's windy.
I know they got good fishing, and I know they got good golf over there.
Oh, they got good golf. That's where golf comes from.
Yeah, I wish I was younger and rich. I'd be over there because I was really good at golf. I would love it over there with the golf.
Well, when I go over there, I'm gonna go over there to that golf course. It's got Trump's sign on it, and I'm gonna take a tinkle on it. I'm gonna do like all the others do.
Yeah, I think Scotland would be too quiet for me. I've become I'm so urbanized now that I've lost my in touch with nature. I've lost that touch.
And that's the medicine you need to heal.
Yeah, and I haven't fished in 10 years. It's been that long since I've gone fishing.
Go fishing. Take a couple days.
Yeah, I let them go anyway. I don't ever keep any fish. I let all my fish go.
But it's about getting out in nature and that peace, that serenity. That's what your soul needs.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't catch anything, you're out there in nature. You're looking at everything. You're observing nature, and it's just neat.
Yeah, I've got like $500 of fishing equipment in the closet over there.
Oh, see, you're already all prepared.
Yeah, I got Shimano bait runners. I got Penn reels, rod reels, ugly sticks.
There you go. Go through your pond water. A hook.
4 setups over there in that closet over there.
Yeah. I have one pole that my hubby bought me. It comes in a little pack, and my kayak has a little mounting place for a pole. And I don't really like, if I'm really hungry, I'll go fish, and if I can catch one, I will eat it. But other than that, I will probably let it go too. just it's neat. But I'm not like
the only
good
fish,
at it.
The only fish I will eat and consider eating, if I have a snook stamp, I'll keep a snook. The snook is the most tasty fish I've ever tasted, ever.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, because they don't sell it. It's a game fish. You cannot sell snook here, at least in the U.S. But you can catch one and eat one, but you got to have a snook stamp. You're only allowed to keep one. It has to be in season, within a certain range of inches. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But they got saltwater snook and freshwater snook, and it is a tasty fish. It's a very light tasting fish. It's not like a heavy fish. Taste. It's more like a chicken type fish, but it's really good. So
I've heard blowfish tastes good.
I was going to pull up the picture and show it to you guys, but I can't find it on my phone. Where I was going to show you where we caught it was a 35-pound snook, and we caught like a 10-pound one, a 10-pound. And I ate the 10-pound one. Like that was way more tasty.
That's big. 10 pounds?
Yeah. Well, you had to have it be in range. It was like, barely in range. So you can only keep certain sizes. See, you can't keep certain sizes.
Is it really bony or I don't mind bones, but like
no, it wasn't bony at all. Really tasty fish.
Hey Ted. Yeah. My mom sent me a text and she said, do I want to go with her Thursday because you got to go to Nashville to the Oscars? And I was reading it. She said, you want to go and have a girls' day? And I think it might be best for me to do that, to get out of the house to do that.
There you go. Go do something that makes you feel good.
Like she said girls' day, not boys' day. If she said boys' day, I would go. I'll be calling, yelling at her.
Boys' day to go look at girls? Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not a boy. I'm a good. I'm a girl. Oh, partially one. I'm still trying to figure out what Modesian Dawn means. Some Gaelic word. Yeah, I can speak a little bit of Gaelic, but not much. I can only say one word in Elvish.
Oh my gosh, my hubby took me to Austria, and that place, I fell in love with it as soon as I got there. It was
Austria? You went to Austria?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I didn't want to leave. I was like, "Why'd you leave? Why did you leave this beautiful place?"
Yeah.
But I'm not a city person. I like nature.
Okay, so have you what do you like? Do you like it cool? Do you like it cold? Or do you like it hot?
I don't like too hot, but we went when it was like springtime. It was beautiful. So they get snow there.
Okay, then you need to check out Switzerland, Denmark, and Sweden. You need to check those 3 places out.
Oh my God, I've seen Switzerland. It's beautiful there too. Oh my gosh.
You gotta check those 3. Parts of France. You would probably like parts of France.
You love Scotland, Susie.
I know I'd love Scotland. I know I've seen it. What's that background noise?
Yeah, I'm not making any noise for once. For once, I'm not making noise.
It sounds like someone's in a bathtub underwater.
Yeah, that's not me this time.
Oh my God, I hope he's not in a bathroom.
I'm trying to think of another place that I've been to. That Susie would really like. You know what? Try out Belgium too. Belgium's got some cool stuff. Go to Brussels. You might like Brussels too.
You know, I'd go back to Austria in a heartbeat because right next door is what is it called? I always forget. It's a neighbor to them. They're real colorful. No, not Luxembourg. Can't think of it right now.
Poland?
What is that noise?
Yeah.
No.
And remember Finland. Finland's got some really cool places too.
I might be Misha. You'll come back in again. I'll leave and come back in.
Okay.
Yeah, check out Helsinki, Finland. You might like it there too.
Gosh darn it! What is it called? I can't. I always remember when I'm not trying to think about it. But it's a neighboring. It's their neighbors to Austria. They're right above. So Germany's to the left, Austria, and then right above that is a small little place. I think it starts with a B, but I'm not sure. They're real colorful. I can't. God dang it, can't remember. But we were so close. We were not too far from the border, and I'm like, let's go there. But we didn't have enough time, so but that's okay.
Have you been to Thailand?
No, I haven't been anywhere.
Nah, she wouldn't like it there. Very hot there. Very overpopulated. See, Susie likes the more open places, what she just said.
Know, but you know why I want to go to Thailand?
She's not going to like that high population. Yeah, I know.
I know, but you know, if I go to Thailand, I'll blend in over there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but
is it because of your ivory skin?
I don't think any other place that we went through that maybe you would like. Man, everywhere else is too hot.
Australia's too hot.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of somewhere else that maybe wasn't so hot.
I know it's like muggy and hot, probably. And I would like to go see Peru and see the pyramids over there.
You know, a place I think even that maybe it's populated, but there's certain places that are not too populated. I think Susie might even like parts of Japan.
Oh, I've heard Japan.
Yeah, I think there's a few places in Japan you would enjoy.
Or Hong Kong.
Nah, still pretty crowded there. It's a little.
I like
the
countrysides. So even Vietnam has a lot of beautiful places. My cousin's living over there right now.
It's hot there, so go when it's cool. Yeah, very hot there. But there's times where it's cooler. Huh? Yeah, It is cooler there a couple months of the year. So you got to go there when it's kind of like winter time, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, in Vietnam, supposed to get a lot of diseases. You're gonna have to get inoculations before you leave, and yeah, you'll need inoculations because I've had to get all this stuff. So
have you been to Bangkok?
No. She's not gonna like it over there. I'm telling you, she's not gonna like Thailand. She's not gonna like Taiwan. She's not gonna like Singapore. Yeah. I don't even think you would like South Korea. South Korea's got a couple nice places too, but yeah, I think Susie's best off in like Switzerland and Japan and Denmark and stuff like that.
The islands around Japan are lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about Hawaii?
Oh, that's a tropical place.
Don't go there right now. It got devastated with all those volcano eruptions a few years ago. It's still destroyed.
Just recently, though, isn't there?
It was like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, but yeah, it's destroyed over there, I heard.
No, another recent one. Didn't they have another eruption like a week ago or something? Wasn't there another eruption there?
Yeah, you want to stay the hell away from Hawaii. I'm just telling you guys right now, there's all this plates are shifting right now. It's very dangerous to go there. You might die. And all this tourist places got destroyed.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Not like I don't know. I don't think I'd ever probably go to Hawaii, but I would go back to Austria. I like that place. It's beautiful. It's like a storybook. It's so pretty. It is so magical. I see all the magic there. I know magic sounds ridiculous, but the countryside is just so beautiful, so pretty.
Yes, Arnold Schwarzenegger was born there.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'll be back.
Yes.
Yeah, my hubby says that a lot. He says it just like him.
How about Jamaica?
Too hot, too populated. I don't think Susie would like it there.
Yeah, probably the ocean side is nice.
And it's overcrowded. Yeah, I don't think she would like any of this.
Rebecca went there once, and when she was getting off the cruise ship to go in Jamaica, I said, "Watch out for tarantulas." She said, "Oh, hell no!" I said, "They're everywhere."
Now, if Susie didn't mind the cold, I've been hearing rave things about Alaska and Alaska cruises.
Oh yeah, Alaska's really
Alaska,
beautiful.
Yeah, and Alaskan cruises. If you don't want to do the the more dangerous stuff, then you can go on the Alaskan cruise.
Yeah.
A lot of people rave about those.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta go to Ireland. Now, Ted, if you go to France now, you gotta be careful. There's one section over there you don't want to go over there because that's where all the pretty rainbow people are at.
Yeah, I think parts of France, though, Susie would enjoy it over there, but you got to pick and choose wisely where you go.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd go to Spain before I go to France.
Yeah, Spain's got some downhill a little bit, but still a couple good spots over there.
Mm-hmm. Go to Amsterdam at night.
Oh, I've been to Amsterdam. I've been to right at the airport, so I had to take a train into Amsterdam, and that was
at night. That's all. I don't care for the morning. I just want to go at night.
At night, really? And there's so many bikes. I've never seen so many bikes in my life. Everybody travels around on bikes. So neat.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like Portugal for Susie.
Yeah, Portugal would be nice. Spain, Italy would be cute. Would be nice to see too. Yeah. Greece.
You definitely come to Scotland,
enjoy
Susie.
that. Yeah, you might enjoy it.
Definitely come to Scotland.
Yeah, Athens, Greece. I think Susie would love that, actually.
Yeah, I just love countryside. I love, especially like the ocean, the rolling hills, forests. That's all the stuff that I like.
You love it here then, because I'm not that far from the coast, and I'm not that far from the hills.
Yeah, I don't need all that shopping stuff. I like the countryside. I don't. That makes me happy. I don't need all the shopping.
No, I'm saying I've got the sea. I'm like 9 miles from the ocean, but the North Sea. I'm 9 miles from that, and I'm about 6 miles from the hills.
But even towns like yours, you have beautiful parks where there's real beautiful walkways along a riverway or something.
Yeah.
I like beautiful parks, big parks, real nice. Lots of green, flowers, trees, a lot of canopy. I like that stuff in the city. Over here, it's not. There's trees, but there's just it's not pretty, like mystical. You know what I mean? It's not like. There's not a lot of history, like old, ancient history. It's this land here that we're all living on has been built over, where it was just all desert before. And there's, I like green, lush green and moss and all that stuff.
Yeah, it is rather nice here.
Yeah, I like that stuff. I appreciate that stuff a lot.
Oh, Dolphins just hired some guy named, I just seeing this right here in the last hour, Jeff Hafley. Oh, Dolphins are going to stink again. Oh, man, I don't think this guy's going to be any good.
Am I right in saying that if I do fins up, does that help?
Mm-hmm.
So one of my channel members is from Florida. He's like, fins up.
Yeah, I gotta send this to somebody that's gonna freak out when he reads it. Send this to him. Okay, here.
I was talking to my brother-in-law about a week ago or so. When I was in Austria, I was telling him that we were kind of hiking through a park or a beautiful place, and in the middle of nowhere, where there was just grass and really low rolling hills and lots of trees, beautiful trees, and a footpath. All of a sudden, there's this huge, big boulder, smooth, big boulder out of nowhere, and I'm looking around like, there's no mountains around here. Where did this big boulder come from? And I was mentioning it to my sister, and my brother-in-law heard, and he said that a long time ago there was a lot of glaciers, and the glaciers picked up these big boulders and slid them around whenever they were melting. And I was like, oh my God, I never thought about it like that. Like, did that happen everywhere? Because if there was there was a point in time a long time ago where there was a lot of ice covering the land. As soon as it started melting, that makes sense that it would push big, huge boulders around as it was melting, and the force of the ice and then a boulder and it just pushing it down or wherever it melted. That made a lot of sense to me. because I was just dumbfounded by this huge, big boulder, like over 10 feet tall, 13, 20 feet tall, round, big. And I'm like, where did that come from? Like, there's no other boulders, no rocks around. It's all lush grass and trees and moss and a big boulder in the middle of nowhere. And I'm like, where did that come from? So that was his explanation, and I thought it was interesting. What does Roger say? There's an artist I listen to and follow on social media, if I remember correctly. She was living in Greece. Oh, an artist? Like a painter? Like that kind of artist or musician? Rashid says, hi again, Face the Ace. But yeah, if you ever look in a field or rolling hills and you see these big boulders and you're like, where'd those come from? That was his explanation for that, according to his research. So I thought that was so interesting.
Has Ed finally found out who I am yet?
Yeah, now they know that you used to be Stuart the Fish Whisperer.
Yeah, that was a name from long ago.
Even your brother changed his channel name, didn't he?
Who?
Your brother from isn't he in Florida also? No, he's not in Florida. Where's your brother at, Stuart? The one that I was watching, he does videos where he's driving along the ocean sometimes, and I already forgot. No, the Hulk, Incredible Bulk.
Oh, Bulk, my Aussie brother.
Yeah, your Aussie brother.
Yeah, Bulk's he'll watch YouTube occasionally, but he's mainly on Twitch. He'll watch Twitch.
Oh, okay.
He's still a member to my channel. I do.
Yeah.
I do still keep in touch with him, but yeah, Bulk. He's been rather busy actually. He's been redoing his garden.
Oh.
He's been planting trees and bushes and flowers.
Mm-hmm.
With what do you call it? What do you call that stuff? It's like you know, what do you call them? Decoration slates. Slate decoration. So basically, like slates off the roofs. If you like smash them up and you like get them into decorations, he's been doing all that.
Like tile art, kind of like tile art, like art.
No, just like slates from well, basically like smashed up slates that are like decoration purposes. He's been doing that.
Stones? Is it for groundwork to walk on, or
no, not to walk on.
Oh.
No, it's just like. He's got a fence. So what he's done is he's like took up some of the grass, so it's turned it to soil, planted some bushes, and then basically got slates, crushed up slates, and then put around the trees and bushes and flowers, some kind of decoration purposes.
Oh, okay. It's like bordering and stuff.
So it looks like the trees coming through like slates.
Neat.
But it's not the soil's underneath it, so it's just for decoration stuff. But he's doing good.
That's pretty. Yeah. Oh, I love decorating the garden.
He was at death's door about 2 weeks ago.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, him and his wife are really not well. They got like a very nasty flu, and he was like, honestly, really not well.
Oh wow!
He says one occasion there was like I had to phone a doctor, and the doctor's like, "Just there's nothing they can give you. You're just gonna have to like sweat this one out." Because he couldn't leave the house.
Yeah.
He was waiting for the doctor to come over to him, but nope, doctor didn't arrive, so he just had to like sweat it out.
Yeah.
You're awful quiet, Jenna. Nice to meet you, by the way.
Yeah, I'm quiet. Hey, Ted.
Yep.
I think.
Oh, that's pretty.
I don't know the term of what you call it though.
That's what you wear in the front, right?
Yep.
You wear that in the front over the kilt?
That's in the front of it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I don't know if it's right to wear with a pink plaid kilt just for girls. Just for us girls.
What do you mean? You wear what you want. It's your style.
Yep.
I got my spawn off. Well, my first one came off of eBay. That was a rabbit fur one. Now I've got a badger hack. I've got a badger hair one.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
I was at my auntie's funeral on the 5th of January, which was ironically the same day as Wendy's mum's memorial. So yeah, it was just January the 5th, just a bad day altogether.
I got this when I went to the Renaissance Festival.
So yeah, it was
and there's a teacher there. He used to be a college teacher. He built this huge castle. He lives on the left side of it, but he lets you tour the right side of it.
All right.
I've never got to tour it because every time you want to tour it, you got to get the tickets the day that they open up the Renaissance Festival. It's hard to get a hold of them. It sells out so quick. But I went there with a friend, and he bought him his first kilt, and I turned around and said, you know, the best way to wear those kilts, the true way, to wear them without any pants. And he turned around and said, well, you going to hold my pants for me? And I said, nope. So he just walked around with the kilt on and his pants on.
A true Scotsman will never reveal what's under his kilt.
Nope. There's nothing under that kilt.
Put it like this. I bought 2 kilts, right? Both my kilts came off of eBay, right? I bought them.
How much were they off eBay? How much they charge you? Could have been at least $50 plus.
Well, if you're saying $50, mine's were, one of them was about £13, which is like my currency.
Okay.
And the other one was roughly about the same price, actually, for 2 of them. Because I bought a 5-yard. I got a 5-yard kilt and got an 8-yard kilt. So I bought 2 kilts the same, but one's, as I say, the only difference is one's a 5, one's an 8.
Okay. Yeah, the hand stitched ones are $50 plus, and they're good quality though. They're hand stitched.
Well, the ones that I've got are not bad. So anyway, I was at my best mate's wedding. Rocked up with a Batman buckle on my belt, my spurring.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a leather jacket. I was pretty dressed up to the nines, like, in my own way. So I thought, well, this is fine. Can't do nothing. Got to the bar after, like, I got to the bar and I was with my old man, and I seen his best mate, who I classified as an uncle, and I seen his new girlfriend, and I went, I was standing there having a yap and whatever else, and then, like, there was a group of lassies sitting at a table, and they're like pure looking at me, and I'm thinking, well, here we go, right? Now, all I heard, my missus was already sitting at home, right? Not the one I'm with just now, my previous one before she passed away. I mean, this whole group of lassies were around this table, and they kept looking at me. I was like, oh, here we go. Like, my man's like that to me, he says, are you like covered? And I went, does it look like I'm covered? I've got a kilt on, of course I'm covered. And he went, all right, okay. I knew he was trying to press that, and he went, have you got anything underneath that? I went, what do you think? And he went, oh, he just like, well, I'm sitting on it, so it's mine.
You're not supposed to wear anything undergarments under those, or
I don't bother with it. I don't bother.
I mean, is it mandatory that you don't, or can you wear something underneath?
You can, but you'd better not.
Who's gonna tell if you don't have it unless you're flashing your goods all to everybody?
Well, this is what happened. This is what happened. This group of lassies. One of them was egged on by her other friends, and she's like, "Go over, go and see. He got kilt on." Well, what did she do? She lifted up the back of my kilt and took her phone and went click.
Well, what's up with that? Isn't that very bad to do this?
Of my arse. That's what she done.
Is that okay in
no.
where you live? So why are people doing that?
Because she was drunk and she was egged on by her friends, and it was just like crazy. Okay. Like, no, you don't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy if someone did that to me if I was in your shoes. That's not cool.
No, I mean the thing is, I knew one of the lassies or who they, and I was like, nah, I can't. I didn't know who was the one that instigated it, but I was like, you don't go over to somebody, lift up their kilt and go click with a phone, do you?
Yeah.
Even if you've had a few drinks, you just don't do that.
Right. That's not nice.
So, yeah, I prefer not. When I say that, a true Scotsman will never reveal what's under his kilt. I don't. I will cannot confirm or deny that boxer shorts are worn under a kilt. Sorry, that's a phrase. That's the I cannot confirm or deny is an Australian term for anybody that doesn't know.
That's fine. I mean, that's up to you. I just wasn't sure if it's mandatory or not, and everybody just goes commando underneath. But I mean, that's I guess up to each individual, huh?
It's up to the individual.
It's kind of hot. That's why they do that, though.
But still, I mean, I don't wear a skirt out here in summer with no underwear. You know what I mean? I don't wear a skirt at all. But
I've worn a kilt in the wintertime, and I'm still warm.
Yeah.
I tell you, I was at my auntie's funeral on the 5th of January, and man, the thing that people got to remember is when you've got your kilt hose on, you know what kilt hose are, don't you? That's the socks, right? So when you're wearing thick socks that go up past your knee, the thing is, the kilt has then itself got ventilation going up if there's a little bit of a breeze. But if there's no breeze, between the kilt and your kilt socks, or kilt hose, right?
Yeah. There's
not much a gap to have bare skin. So you are pretty warm underneath it if you're actually wearing one. It's only if there's a slight breeze when you're standing outside, air can go up and then try and cool you down. But if there's no air, it is roasty toasty.
Okay. This is thick, heavy kilt. It's made of thick material. Wool. Is it wool?
Yeah.
Polyester?
Wool.
What is wool?
Mine's is made out of wool.
Okay, that's warm.
It's wool, and then it's lined with something. I've got a lining on mine.
Probably polyester, cotton, or...
I'll need to look at it again and tell you what's made out of.
Okay.
But I mean, mine's is not bad for the money that I paid for it.
Yeah.
I've been to 3 funerals. I think I've been to 2 or 3 funerals with it. 1 wedding. So, I mean, I don't get me wrong. I would rather wear a kilt all the time than wear trousers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's me being honest. Because
I'm gonna go make a cup of coffee real quick. I'm going off cam, but I'm still here.
Trousers. The thing with trousers is, right?
Yeah, I don't get my feeling.
If you're sitting on like a different bunch of just say for instance, like you're out on a walk, so you sit on a wall. So then from sitting on a wall, you're sitting on a bench. Then you're out walking again, and then you've got to sit on a post or something. So you're going through different things to sit on. Your trousers get put through a multitude of different materials that are like non-durable for like sitting on, and then your trousers fall apart. So if you sit with a kilt on, at least the kilt's not going to be like destroyed. You know what I mean? A kilt's more durable.
Yeah.
What's up, Mike?
Mike, is it that Mike? The WTF Mike? Because I can't see the chat.
Yeah. Yes, it's Mike. WTF Mike. Mike. He's like, where's the fish, Mike?
Where's the fish, Mike?
Yep. WTF, where's the fish, Mike?
He was ice fishing recently.
There we go. How's you, brother? How are you, Mike?
Hang on, I'll be right there. My cat's waiting for dinner. It's not even time yet. Silly.
Your cat's waiting for dinner?
Yeah, he's at the door staring at me. Okay, let's see.
You don't just buy cat food.
Mike?
You don't just buy cat food for the cat.
What did you say about cat food?
They're saying, do you not just use cat food and feed it?
Oh yeah. But he usually eats at 5 o'clock. It's 4:21 here, so I try to stay consistent with feeding him
mealtime.
Yeah. Mike says he's living the frozen tundra dream. Okay, I'm making coffee real quick.
Okay.
Let's see, what am I gonna have? Oh, I'm gonna need some water.
What's this? Yeah, that's a kilt hose.
Yep.
Well, the ones I've got, I try and use what do you call them?
The little tassels they go with, the little thing I call garters or whatever.
Yeah, garters. I bought my almonds garters for mine, and honestly, even the socks get falling down because my calves are like huge. Right, yeah. Honestly, my cat. See, I've got kilt hose on. Honestly, it makes my calves look massive. And he went, man, your calves are huge. I said, well, no wonder. I was walking about the place, and he went.
The only thing I have problems with is they want to bunch up in my shoes or boots somewhere, and because they seem like they're too big around my feet.
Aye.
And I'm like, it's just the way they make them.
The thing with garters, well, the thing with kilt hose, you try and get a pair that's like long in the leg. The longer in the leg, the better, because then you can roll it down to below your knee, and then you can use the garters to tighten them up with.
Yep.
But the pair I've got, I can't. I tried to roll the top of the sock, well, the top of the kilt hose over the garters. It wouldn't go. Because my calves are like huge. I mean, they do a lot of walking, you know. Pure muscle.
That's good. I mean, it's good to have big calves.
I used to have muscle.
Honestly, I've got. I think there's a on my exercises. I think there's a thumbnail. I was like doing a thumbnail, and I was showing Wendy took a photo of my calves, like a doggy bone on each one. I've got an echo.
Yeah, that just happened. What happened?
Yeah, you've got an echo.
I can hear me, I can hear you.
I can hear both of us.
Does one get lost in their own time? Easily. I got lost. What is going on? Is it me? Let me go out and come back.
I think that wasn't me. That was. Oh, what?
Oh, it is you, huh?
How did that happen?
I don't know.
No,
oh, it's gone.
No, it's gone.
I don't know.
Yeah, so Wendy took a photo when I was doing workouts. My calf's like a doggy bone on both calves, and the person that was like helping me train, he was like dead jealous, and he still is jealous of my calves. He says, "Man, I wish I had calves the size of you." He says they are massive, and I went, jealous much? And he went, yeah.
Oh, be a little humble. Be a little humble.
Nah. Honestly, I do a lot of like calf raises. Like if I'm like doing like that, like shoulder shrugs, I just like stand there and just like lift up both my calves. I do it that way.
Yeah. Walking helps too. A lot of walking.
Calf shrugs. Use your calf muscles to pull yourself up.
Yeah.
I'm a strong loon, like, but I mean, I do have a belly, but I am a strong loon. I'm big all over.
I don't do it on purpose. Yeah.
What's
recently
this?
I went to go and get some beets that a lady in the neighborhood app was giving away beets. She receives produce in a box delivered to her. And, they didn't want to use the beets that came, and so she gave them for free. And I said, "I'll come get them." So I went out there, and what happened was I was supposed to turn a lot sooner than I did, and I overshot the street that I was supposed to turn on, and I ended up on the road that I was looking for, but way north of where I should have been. And so I was like, "Where is it? Where is it?" My error. I was confused, and I was blaming it on a MapQuest. I was like, "You shut up, Google." I'm all mad.
Poor Susie. You be nice, mate. You be nice.
He is nice. He's very nice. He likes giving me a hard time.
We're not here to give it to a hard time, though. We've already had the hard time part done.
Yeah. He means well. He likes to joke
I know
around.
he does. I'm just pulling his pisser.
But yeah, I overshot the destination I went way out of the way. I don't know how that. Maybe because I was talking and I was, but I don't know. I was confused. It was my fault. Totally my fault, and I admit it.
One does not simply blame themselves, Susie. You have to blame somebody else.
I was following the way of my people with the wind. I love it. But did you see the freaking beets I got? They're like the size of a grapefruit. They're huge. I boiled one of those and ate that. Oh my god, I love beets.
I tell you what it was, Susie. Right? You know what it was? You were out canvassing for your people.
Right.
That's why you got. That's why you got lost. You were out canvassing looking for your people.
Right.
There we go. I'll just clear that one right up.
There you go. That's what happened. I mean, you have to travel pretty far out of the city to get out into nature, and it's like literally about 10, 15 minutes maybe. Then you got to go through all the people to get out of the people. It's like, stop complaining, Susie. I just that's it. I'm not going to talk about it.
When you said still taking left back in Albuquerque.
I know I overshot the destination.
At least it wasn't your final destination, Susie.
Yeah. I got to see a neighborhood I've never seen before. I even stopped and asked a lady that was getting out of her car coming back from the grocery market. And she was so nice and telling me, well, I lived here, I grew up here, and that street doesn't sound familiar. And I said, you know what? I'm just gonna follow the GPS, and because it's taking me south, and I'm like, I thought it was wrong, but I think I'm gonna follow it. She goes, yeah. So I did, and I found the place. Because the streets are weird here. They start with one name, and then you cross the intersection, and it turns into another name, and that's they do that a lot here in this city. The streets they don't stay the same name all the way down from east to west. They change. It's like, what the heck?
That's the same as here, Susie. You go down one street, and you get to a junction. You go over, it's a different street. It's a different name. They do that here too.
Yeah, I'm not used to that.
But I understand if you're going like all the way down. Like for instance, if you drive down Scotland's Death Road, A9, which is from Inverness, right, goes all the way down to Perth. Once you're on that road, past Perth, it's still classified as A9, but it's A9 South. You got A9 North. If you go from Perth upwards, it's A9 North. From Perth downwards, it's A9 South because it's got a little S on it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've seen that, but like literally, this whole name of the street changes to a different name. No wonder.
Somebody, I tell you what, Susie, can I just inform you or something? The reason that happened is because Mike did the sign for that street. Mike changed the name. Mike changed the name of the street.
I knew it. I knew he's up to his shenanigans.
Well, he goes away a lot. He goes gallivanting a lot. So yeah, he probably did that just to really confuse you.
And he was laughing the whole way.
Oh yeah, he's like, listen, right, Susie B's going here. Well, I'm going to have to make the tracks first, and then well, I'm just going to like move this sign somewhere else, and blame Mike.
Yeah.
Throw Mike under the bus.
Right. Yes.
Sorry, Mike. Somebody had to.
Yeah. So yeah, we started off pretty strong in the beginning of the live where we were talking about what's going on in the world as far as news goes, and then we got into a pretty deep conversation about that, and now we're all the way through it and talking about getting lost now, and what else? Teddy's so quiet. I don't know what he's doing over there. But I do. I'm gonna. You guys have any emoji? I need to do another emoji live where I'm gonna create another emoji for the channel. I don't know if I have any more memberships that I can give away. Do I have any? Oh, okay. I got 5. I got 10. Okay, let's give away a few here.
Let's give it away now. Give it away now.
D-Worm. Oh, Teddy Bear got one. Glacier Shark, Eric Lapointe, and the 3 Chris and me. Congratulations on your new memberships. Awesome.
You got Glacier Shark? Oh no.
Yeah, Sharky.
How did you end up with Devin? Oh my, Susie. How did you end up with Devin?
I don't know. It's just how it is. Sweet. Yes, and congratulations to the 5 members.
Thank you for whoever gifted me a membership, by the way. Thank you very much.
And you gave me one too. Thank you. And I think I just got one from
you're
Eric's
welcome.
channel too. Yeah, Eric. Someone gave memberships away over there too, and I got one from Eric's channel.
That's awesome. Sir Lapointe. You got one from Sir Lapointe's channel. Mm.
Yeah, he does the burpees.
Yep, Eric's good.
He does chopping wood, burpees.
Eric.
He works on a tree farm, and he lives out in beautiful nature. So he was chopping wood the other day with his wood chopper splitter. Mike's been a member
There's
for
another
16.
person I've been watching chopping it wood. I've been watching, what's his name? What's his name again?
Mike.
Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla.
This proves I'm good at making bad choices. Oh, we love your bad choices. I appreciate your bad choices every day. Mike! Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you. No, so nice. Yeah, an emoji. Mike, do you have an idea for an emoji? I was thinking, I want something big like that you can see. Like, let's see. Can you see the new one that I just did here? Let me show it.
I did. I saw it. I put it in chat. I was the first one to put it in your chat.
It shows up fairly well. I mean, it needs to be big so you can see it like the regular emojis, like this one right here. If it's big like that, a lost sign.
Oh, come on. No, not a lost sign. What about,
what do you mean lost? Like a stop sign that says lost in it?
Yeah, like a stop sign saying lost.
Like this one, see how this comes out real cool. Like something like this, that shows up really good. Like that. Something that shows up really good. The lost will come out good. I've already got the coffee.
What about cake?
Thanks.
What about cake?
A cake? Like a coffee cake?
Yeah, like a cake. An actual cake.
A big cake?
A big slice of cake. A big slice of American pie. Susie's slice of American pie.
Yeah, the Dorkfish one is nice too, yeah. So I want to replace this one because nobody really ever uses it. The peace sign. Maybe make it different. Or replace that one. I like this one that says let's eat. That one's pretty good. The moonshine still works pretty good. That big Kool-Aid moonshine one.
See, I know Dorkfish and I know camel toe.
Yeah, the camel toe one.
And I know coffee one because I was in your live stream when you're actually doing that on your pad. See, I remember things, Susie.
I could do a cat. I could do a bigger cat like my tiger cat and maybe a cartoon version of him. But that one you can barely see the moon with the cat. I was just messing around and added that one. So I think I'm going to replace this one and maybe the fangs. You guys like the fangs? That was more of a Halloween thing. I actually drew that. I like all your
emojis. I don't have a problem with your emojis.
Yeah, but I'd like to switch them out and try some new ones just to refresh the channel a little bit.
I would have a big slice of American pie.
A big slice of pie. I'm going to write these suggestions down. So a slice of pie, the lost sign. Where's my pen?
Oh my gosh, you're giving you work. Giving you homework.
Oops. This is pen.
It's very colorful and original.
Let me see. So the lost sign, slice of pie.
Yeah, that's right. Apple pie. Big slice of apple pie.
What do you mean take this one out?
Wee Mike. Wee Mike.
You don't like the wee Mike one? Mike, you want me to change that one up? Do you want me to just put your picture in there?
Whatever you Mike do, don't say pie, kiddo, turn it to something naughty.
Listen, Darkfish, listen. A real moonshine still? Let me see. But it has to be big enough you can see it though, Rocher.
More like
you know what I mean? Something big, like so that we can see what it is.
But who's the Dorkfish? That's the thing. How do I catch a dorkfish? Because I am the fisherman. I need to know how to catch a dorkfish.
Mike calls me dorkfish, so I made an emoji for it with a fish with glasses on.
What bait do I use to catch a dorkfish?
There is no dorkfish. It doesn't exist. It's a joke.
Yeah, the dog.
Nah, come on. There has to be a species of fish out there called a dork.
Yeah.
Chopsticks that make a peace sign. Can of corn with a can of Coors. Chopsticks that make a peace sign.
Use a corn dog. I was thinking more like a coffee scented bait for catching dorkfish. You know, you get ground coffee. Once you're done with the ground coffee, what you do is, right, you get like a pack bait with like coffee, ground up coffee, and what you do is you just like throw it out somewhere and see if a dorkfish is going to come along and grab a hold of it.
How about just a corn dog? Something silly. Oh my god, just a corn dog. I'm going to write that down.
Slice corn of pie.
With the face on it. Slice of pie, yeah, I got that. I got the slice of pie, the lost sign, chopsticks that make up a peace sign, moonshine steel, and a corn dog.
What about a spade? Like you're out gardening.
Gardening spade? Okay, gardening spade.
Because if you're out gardening, at least you can like do some gardening.
Or a freshly like a baby plant that just popped up out of the soil.
What about a daisy flower?
A daisy flower.
Yeah, daisy flower.
Okay.
I think is your daisies the same as ours though? Right, so basically what I say, put the corn dog on the hook and use the coffee ground as the pack bait around the corn and throw the whole thing out. Okay, I'm with you. Okay,
catching a naughty fish. Okay. Daisy flower. A teddy bear on a bait hook.
Yeah, big teddy bear.
For a naughty teddy fish bait.
Yeah,
fish
teddy
bait.
bear, a teddy bear with a chicken tender in his hand.
On a hook with the chicken tender.
Yeah.
Sitting on a hook with the chicken tender.
Yeah.
We'll have to be able to see it though.
Message from Karina.
I wish they'd make the emojis a little bigger so you can see them actually to see the.
All the ones that are big are the YouTube emojis, but the ones that come on your devices are small.
You guys want to hear something funny? So this is the second time we've received a package to our address, and where our names should be on the address, above the address, it's labeled as Godlike Heathcliff. And the first package we got, we got a sweater and two sweaters, a sweater and a men's sweater and a women's kind of long sleeve like sweater, both mediums. Totally not something we would order. So we contacted Amazon and asked them, hey, is this a mistake or should we send this back? And they said, no, keep it. It could be part of something called, what did they call it? Some kind of scam where the companies send out products to where they can make fake reviews about their products to get more people to buy their products. So they believe it was something, there's a name for it. I can't think of it right now. But recently we got a second package, the same address to our address with the same name, Godlike Heathcliff. And they sent us what is that called? You know, Periscope? Is that what I want to say? So it's a little camera. It's a little camera at the end of this little tiny little tube-like thing that has a long wire that you can stick down drains and find your lost ring or whatever hole you want to stick it down.
Uh-huh.
And anyways, they sent that, and the second one was a dildo. So as soon as I opened up that package, I pulled it out, and my husband's like, "What the f?" I started laughing because his reaction, and I was like, "What the?" I was laughing so hard. So that's the second package we got. Has anybody got anything like that in their mail? Anybody in the chat? Anybody listening to this later? Leave it in the comments. But yeah, it's called. There's a name for it. It's oh gosh, I don't know what it's called.
I did get something from Amazon that the driver turned up and basically threw my package on the ground, so it broke it. So I phoned up Amazon, got everything done, resent it, which I'm grateful for. Has any use in the chat or on the panel here ever had the bomb?
It's called brushing scam. That's what it's called.
Right. Well, I've got this jar of hot sauce. It's called the bomb. Has anybody ever watched Hot Ones?
Yes. Oh, you got some hot sauce from that show?
Anybody watch First We Feast? Yes, I got a bottle of the bomb.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, I put up a. If you go through my channel, right, I put it as what do you call it? Thumbnail. I've got a bottle of the bomb sitting in the house. Not here, but in my own house. I've got a bottle of the bomb. 135,600 Scoville units. Lab tested at that.
Whoa.
A friend of mine wants me to make her a vindaloo, and I turned and told her, and says, "Well, how hot do you want me to make it?" And she's like, "I don't know." I says, "Well," she's like, I've had Carolina Reapers, and I eat them like sweeties, and I've had habanero peppers, and they do nothing for me." And I was like, "What?" She says ghost peppers are like candy, and I was like, sitting here scratching my head, like, how on earth? She says, "I've got an asbestos stomach."
Yeah, apparently.
And she's like, I can't feel anything in my mouth. It says I've had really hot things in my mouth, and nothing's ever made me sweat. And I turn and said to her, says, "I tell you what I'll do. I will make you a curry." So I'm going to make her a vindaloo. I will put in, now the thing is, with this jar of hot sauce, 5 grams of it is 1 teaspoon. That's a serving. I'm going to put in 2 just to see how. I'm going to put 10 grams of this hot sauce because the thing is, it's got chipotle peppers in it. And for there's 23 grams or 4 ounces, right, in this bottle. If I take out 10 grams of this bottle and add it, so 2 teaspoonfuls, right? It's not much. I'm thinking, and adding some cayenne pepper to this curry, I'm going to try and make her like sweat.
So that it's a hot that she can be accustomed to, but not really hurt her too much.
The thing is, I've got a bet on with her. If I can make her sweat, then I have a gaming night with her.
Oh, okay. Just don't try to hurt her. I mean, that's like the most horrible thing to do.
I turned to her and says, "How can you have an asbestos stomach?" She says, "Because I eat hot food all the time." And I was like, "It doesn't matter." She says, "You've given me a challenge. So if I fail this," I said to her, "says I'll have one more go." Right? And she's like, "Right." And I says, I don't want to be stupid or nothing, but I'll have a look on Amazon. Well, I did. I had a look on Amazon, and I found a bottle called Corruption. And this has got 12.5 million Scoville units.
Yikes.
That's like equivalent to battery acid.
You know what happens to the stomach lining? It could fail, and the acids could get out, and that could really hurt somebody, possibly even take their life.
I can't have the hottest I can go is a masala. That's the hottest I can go. I mean, I've had jalapeno peppers, I've had habanero peppers, but they've been very, very small amounts. I don't like sit there and like, oh, I'll eat this just for the sake of eating it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't like gambling with health stuff like that, especially hot stuff. I don't.
But I have written out a disclosure. I've wrote one out, and I gave her it, and she signed it, so it's not coming back on me. I'm covered.
Well,
she signed it, and she says that's fine. So,
yeah, it's a backside of a phishing scam. Yeah. Did you read that, Mike? Well, yeah. If she's already accustomed to that hot, she's already built up a tolerance. I mean, but nobody knows what's going on in the stomach unless you can go inside and like peek around and say, "Is everything okay?" We don't know if her lining is slowly being eaten away. I mean, she may not even know. Who would, who knows? I wouldn't want to be responsible for her.
She's been asking all her friends to make her one, but nobody's got the guts to do it. So I just said, I'll do it then.
Well, they're all
gullible
smart.
Me. I just threw myself straight in it. So yeah.
Can't you do something else like the best tasting food of the most comfort food, the best tasting comfort food? Or you know what I mean? Like I don't play with my friends' health like that.
Well,
if I like them. Even if I don't.
She's asked one of my distant cousins. She's asked him to do it, and he's like, "Yeah, but no." And then she's asked like 3 or 4 of her friends, and like nobody's done it. So here's me. She's like, I really want to make. I want someone to make me a hot sauce, a hot curry. I love a really hot curry. I went, okay. Well, let me make this then. So yeah, gullible me's just been thrown in the mix of.
Yeah. Hi, Henry. Welcome in. You can't eat hot food anymore. Mike says they take and make fake reviews then in your name because you're a verified buyer in their system. Right. So we've already got 2 packages like that, which are total random items. So I was like really shocked at these last one. The scope, I really like that.
The dildo, that's a bit much.
I know. I was like, what the heck? I couldn't stop laughing. My hubby was just like, what the heck?
I mean, I would say the first one would have been like a funny one from Mike. I would say the first one is like a funny one from Mike. Because it's like, well, you're always losing things or something. Like, here's something for you. If you like, you know what I mean? But the second one, even I wouldn't do that to you.
That was totally random, and it was, I just couldn't stop laughing. It was so funny. But yeah, that's called that brushing scam. So these companies are just sending out people products so they can make a positive review on it. As like you said, a verified customer purchase. But see, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they can use my name. I think they're using. Oh no! Because believe me, I think they use their own name, whatever. I don't think they'll put my name on it. And if they did, then what can I do about it? What can I do?
Oh no!
I
about
it.
Man,
it is what it is. Radju's laughing.
Well, here's the thing.
See what they say. What was the review about? Was it a great experience? Did I have a great experience?
Was it coffee scented? Right? Was it coffee scented? But was it corn dog scented?
Corn dog.
You know what I mean?
No, it was just your average. It was just an average everyday. It's not unopened, so I didn't go and open it and smell it. It looks like an average. But I've been in adult stores before. I've seen a lot of them. It's just an average one. What's the? I don't know. Hold on, Mike. I'll get that brand for you. It's still in the box. It came in a black box. I don't know if it has a name.
Well, black boxes usually come along with a thing called
just stupid to tell you.
A rabbit.
Literally, the black box is made in China. That's the only print on it, on the box. There's no brand.
So it's a rabbit then.
So this is the box it came in, and literally that's all it says. As you can see, all the way around, there's no labeling, no branding, nothing.
What does it say in the right? It just says made in China.
Yeah, that's it.
There should be something in that inside. Tell what it is.
No, there's no paperwork inside. It's all empty. It didn't come with any paperwork, no instructions.
Well, it's probably a one-time use only thing. Didn't worry.
It's still. I haven't even opened it. It's still packaged, sealed, everything. So, yeah, there's no brand.
No, Ted, you better not give out my address for her to ship that thing to my house. You better not.
Hi, Henry.
What color is it? Black or pink?
It's like a pink color, flesh. It's a flesh color.
Well, if you're black, the package
it
would
looks
be
real.
nice.
It looks very realistic. It's the color, everything looks very realistic. Very, very realistic. It's not Temu, Amazon. It came from Amazon, Henry. And so it's a brushing scam. It's just a random items. The second time we've got something. And I'm like, well, keep sending stuff. I don't care. I mean, maybe I can use some of this stuff. I don't know.
Well, you got a free toy to use now.
Yeah. I don't need it. I got my hubby, but still, it was just shocking. I couldn't stop laughing. I laughed at my husband's reaction because he's like, "What the F?"
The way you look at it, also, I mean, you can spice up your husband and your own. You're both of your sex life. You know what I mean?
No, I mean that's nobody's business. But you know what I mean?
No, but what I'm saying is, you can help with that. I can help with that.
Yeah, it's not that we're lacking in that department, but it was just funny because it was totally random, and his reaction when I pulled it out in his accent, the way he said "WTF," I lost it. I couldn't stop laughing. It was so funny. Oh my god, I lost it. I almost made a short about it, but I was like, no, I don't want to give people the wrong idea about my channel. But I know Mike loves that. He probably is going to talk about it for a while. Joybox made the little Black to Street boxes. Really? So it's from Joybox? That makes sense. It's very shiny. They put a lot of quality into the box. See all the sheen that they put on the box? But yeah, and then the other product that we got, I think, is it called a Periscope? Something scope.
Probably only cost $15 to buy that damn thing.
Huh. Where's the other thing? Endoscope. Sorry, it's an endoscope.
Yeah, listen, actually, here's the thing. If that thing vibrates, right? Now, I'm just taking a stab in the complete dark here, right? Listen to me. If that thing vibrates, that means that's the perfect coffee stirrer, if you think about it, because then she can have one that's shaking and stirred.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I'm throwing that one straight in there, just saying that. There you go. You can have a coffee that's shaken, not stirred.
So this is the other product that they sent. It's an industrial endoscope. That's what we got. It's got an HD camera, LED lights too, wide angle, smart chip in it. So that's the other product that we got, and it's in a box like this. And it's pretty long.
Hey, that dildo's not bad. I got worse than that in the mail.
And they say that when you get a package that you're not sure who the sender is, never, ever scan the QR codes that are on the label, around the label, because that could be part of a scam also, and could just let them right into your accounts and things that you don't want people snooping around in. So this is that thing, and it's got I don't know how many feet it is, but it's pretty long. It's kind of cool. You hook it up to the one side is a USB port, probably to your phone, and then you can see what the camera is looking at. So I think that's cool, especially if you drop your ring down at the sink or something. You could look down there.
No, I'm just
I
was just thinking outside the box there, Susie. That's all.
So yeah,
you could have had a coffee. It could have been shaken, not stirred.
Yeah,
that might be a good product, and it'll probably sell. A little vibrating coffee stirrer that looks like that. Definitely in that department. I'm telling you, people would buy that.
Right through the night, yeah.
Gag gift. It didn't make a great gag gift. Look for drain clogs. Right? That's good for looking for clogs and stuff. Yeah. I tell my hubby, stop throwing grease down the sink. He goes, "Oh, doesn't think anything will happen." It is. That's why I'm not showing.
Into a gay channel.
No, we're keeping it to a level where we shouldn't be offensive.
Yeah, I kind of know the kid's head's off, but I don't know where it goes.
But yeah, this had just happened to us recently, and I was like, that's just the first one. I was like, it was both of the clothing items were mediums. I'm like, that doesn't even fit either one of us. My hubby put on the sweater and it fitted real tight. I started laughing. But we ended up giving those away, and then this too came like a month later. The new items. I was like, what the heck is going on? So the first time we did it, a little investigation, and we found that it was a brushing scam. Because after contacting Amazon and saying, hey, we got this, and it's not addressed in our names to our address though, and then they gave us some information. So they said just to keep it, and don't worry about sending it back.
Well, they don't want to use toy either.
Yeah. Like I said, I haven't even opened it. Like I could probably sell it in a yard sale.
I got a toy similar to that for 1 year from a girl that I was messing with. That was in New Orleans. And she gave me a male masturbator toy. I'm like, oh, sick son of a bitch.
Is it like one of those flashlights?
What the hell am I doing with that?
Believe me, I know what all this stuff is. I'm not new at all this stuff. I was young once too, and I did a lot of exploring. But none of this stuff is new to me. It was just a shock to see that come in the mail because it's nothing that we would.
Definitely not showing my treasure chest collection. Nope.
Are you sure that's what the camera is for, Susie? It's kind of odd that they sent a camera with that toy. I know. I already thought about that, Rashid. Believe me, it took my mind in many avenues. Thinking about why would they send us? What is it called?
There is a sign that I did see. There is a sign across here. You know, if you go around building sites, right? Mm-hmm. There is a sign across here called "Warning: Deep Excavation." Honestly, I kid you not, there's an actual sign across here that if you're on a building site and if you're digging like holes, if you're in a construction job, there is a sign called "Warning: Deep Excavations."
Oh, okay. Yeah, this would be good to, like,
So yeah, I'm thinking that toy and that camera put together. Yeah, somebody was trying to do some deep excavations on somebody.
Right. It could make great educational videos. I'm sure. This is the fallopian tube. I
was thinking this is what hemorrhoid this is what hemorrhoid looks like. Oh no!
For educational purposes only. For educational purposes only, so you don't get in trouble. But yeah, you can do a lot of things with this. I keep calling it a periscope, endoscope. But yeah, that's if anybody's had that experience, let me know in the comments later on. I don't know. But if you do, this is kind of what's happening. So it's called a brushing
Susie,
stand, guys. So,
Mike's lying to you.
But he's like,
Mike's lying
to
you, Susie.
With this.
No, she's the virgin here. She's a virgin. Even try to say that he's a virgin like Maradona. Not Maradona. Madonna.
You can stick that in your ear to see if you have any wax or a bug in there, or stick it up your nose and see if there's everything's okay. If there's not a penny lodged in there. If you have kids, you're like, oh.
The only problem is, Susie, if Mike was to do that, it would go through one ear and out the other. There would be nothing in between.
Like the flashlight in the cartoons. They do it in the ear, the light comes out the other side.
Oh, yes.
Sex education.
Straight through.
There's many possibilities that one can do with an endoscope. I wonder how. I wonder if it magnifies.
I'm just waiting for Mike to come back or something.
I'm waiting for Mike to come back
or something since I said that.
The possibilities are endless.
How long is it?
Oh my gosh, it's pretty long. I mean, I haven't measured the length, but I mean, you can stick it a good ways down a pipe.
It sounds right.
So look, see, this is how many times it's raveled around. I want to say it's an easy 5 feet at least, maybe 6 feet long, probably longer.
6 feet.
It looks like a colonoscopy scope to me.
Let me see if it says in this little booklet here that's not in English.
Because I'm 6 feet. That's not long.
Short press, please.
6 feet is the same length as me. Give or take a couple inches. Well, 3, 4.
No, this is feet. This is definitely long. Does it say? Okay, hold on. Photo. Usually it tells you in the specs.
Oh yeah, I do have.
I can't remember about that, Mike.
I want to unravel it.
You have
to unravel it.
I can't. I've never had one of those.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna actually measure it and see how long this thing is.
If you fall asleep over there, or unless you do another live stream.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna check to see how long this is. I have to put it down on the ground and literally measure it. It's pretty long. I mean, I think a plumber would utilize this very well. Okay, wow. Holy cow. That's over, shoot, that's got to be over 6 feet easy. Let me see.
Roger, that's what I said.
Oh my gosh, that's like all the way
I already said
from the wall going out the room. Let me see. Oh my goodness.
That is deep excavations. How many hemorrhoids is that check out like?
Oh, maybe 10 feet. I'm thinking maybe longer. Holy cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Gee, she's over here measuring things. I thought women didn't care how big it was.
14, 15, 16, 17 feet. And it's not all the way stretched out. Maybe 20 feet.
Easy.
Dang.
Wow. So that you can go and find a snake then.
Yep.
Well, you can stick it down a cave. Definitely.
What it looks like.
That's pretty long. Jeez, I didn't think it was that. I thought it was like 6, 7 feet and a half. Heck no, it's longer than that. See, now I gotta ravel it all back up again. Roll it all up.
Right. Anyway, guys, I'm going to bounce off of here.
Okay. Thanks for coming up and hanging out with us.
My phone's being charged. I need to go.
Okay.
Oh, you're welcome, Susie. Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's a pleasure.
I'll see you all again at some point.
All right.
Just send it to Mike down
no
there.
problem. Bye-bye.
Now you guys are getting gross. That's gross. Okay, yeah. Okay, guys. All right. Just simmer down. Bye, Stuart. Hey, Stats. How you doing?
Bye-bye.
And hi, Wendy.
There.
Love to Wendy. Okay. So
I will give you love to Wendy because, like I say, she's in the living room. I'm at my uncle's place at the moment, so.
Oh, okay, okay.
We're kind of on holiday.
Nice.
Which is nice.
That's good. See, now I gotta roll this.
So it's a different break altogether. It's like spending time with family, which I've not done for a long time. So.
Yeah.
Hello, that sweetheart.
You're right, Mike. Stats just popped in. Welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing? Yeah. So that's what's going on, awesome. Guys. If you receive something in the mail and you don't know who the sender is, but it's your address, and ours is from Amazon. So if it happens to be some,
see if I get Amazon, something. See if we.
That's just our
Susie,
explanation.
If I get anything from Amazon, do I want to do? I'm going to email you and just say, "Did this come from you?"
Okay, I'll make sure I answer honestly. Okay, I'll make sure I answer.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Thinking that one.
Yeah.
Not quite sure yet.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what's happening, guys. So I don't know if anybody else is experiencing packages in the mail.
I've been here a while.
Oh, you've been here a while, Stats? There's a freaking echo.
Stats has been here for ages.
Oh, you've been here a while, Stats? There's a freaking echo.
Yeah, it's probably me.
Darn you, echoes.
Right, I'm going to try and see if I can get out of this.
Darn you, echoes.
See you after, guys.
Okay, guys.
How did I do this?
Okay. Push the button. Push the X.
Hey, wake up over there.
Push the X. Wake up over there.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, I've shared it to my channel and trying to get out of it.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Do I have to close it down for him to close down Mike? Mike knows about that.
No, you shouldn't have to. Wait a minute. Wait.
Because if I have to close it down, I will, so you can close yours down. Because if I have to close it down, I will, so you can close yours down. And then I'll reopen a new line. We'll go gardening. Let's go gardening. Woo! I look on Fish a Lot. He's my bad. Am I still looking for it? Still looking for it. Do you want me to kick you out, Stuart? Would that help? Stuart?
I don't know. It just says like.
How do I do it? Oh,
I got no idea.
Oh, he's supposed to unlink it.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to do, Mike. I'm trying to unlink it.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gotcha. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Remove. Edit.
No, we don't, Richard. We don't need to tell me how to use it. We don't need to tell me how to use it. Come on. Not that I don't want Kathy. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't need help in that department. We could.
Susie's not letting me unlink this. I don't know why.
We could wait for the battery. All I know how to do it is kick from studio. I don't know. Take remove you. I don't know. Take remove you.
I can't remember.
Take your time and try to find how to. Take your time and try to find how to sign out or whatever. Sign out, whatever.
Oh man, this is the only part I cannot remember.
Just end it from the studio, says Mike. Just end it from the studio, says Mike.
All right, catch you later, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye, Stuart. Bye, Stuart. All right. Yeah, so that was that's what's going on if you get packages sent to your home and you're like, what? Especially what it said God-like Heathcliff. So God was one word and then it had a hyphen and then it said like and then hyphen Heathcliff, like the cat Heathcliff. And I'm like, what the heck? Is that code word for something? And we're all looking it up and Googling it, and we're like, what's going on? What's this? The mystery. But that's what happened. That was the result of through Amazon. That was what they were able to help out with. And looks like Rashad is he is summoning Miss Kathy. But yeah, that was Susie's news. Latest news. I gotta wash this cat piss off of my window. That's so disgusting. God. I hate that. It is. They did, Jenna. There's a stray cat that hangs out around here, and I saw him or him, of course. Hers. The females don't spray, do they? I actually saw a female shake her tail like she was spraying, and I'm like, is that even possible? But anyways, whatever it sprayed the window twice, and I had just cleaned them. I washed the screen and the windows, and then I see 2 spray marks, and I'm like, Mike's like, what the F? Yes. Do you guys want to see? Do you not believe? You want to see the spray mark? What that looks like? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'll show you. Look. You see that? Jenna's hiding, and it's twice. I'm like, you little boogers! They freaking just cleaned this beautiful window. Seriously, they just freaking sprayed.
They're rubbing their ass against the window.
And I saw the cat twice up here on the windowsill, and it sat up here and was looking inside. I had the curtains open, and as soon as I peeked my head up over the computer screen, it saw me and it freaked out and took off. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" I didn't realize that it was spraying the window till today. It's been the past couple of nights. So Crazy cat. It's definitely from the black box that I got. No, it's on the outside mic. I don't know how they stood on the windowsill like that to turn around and point their butt at the window. It's a narrow ledge. Little yoga masters, little ninjas.
Yeah, it went from being not a sex talk all the way back to piss talk.
Well, because I'm looking at it. I opened my window because this coffee made my body temperature raise a little bit.
I swear I feel like I'm on Ted's channel right now.
And he's so silent. I don't know what he's doing, multitasking.
Mm-hmm.
You got any scratchers, Teddy? Any new scratchers, winners? I saw Ruffy. Ruffy went live a few nights ago, and he's doing some scratchers too. I was on my way to bed when I saw it.
Might play a loud noise to wake Ted up.
Oh,
Play
it's
the
showing-
moaning girl. Yeah, if you play the moan girl, he will wake up. I don't know if you have that sound, do you?
If I what?
Have the moaning girl sound?
No, I don't have that.
God dang it.
Mike has the version of one. It's all, oh yeah, daddy. I'm like, oh man. Here we go. Are you doing all the? Are you still? Because I'm seeing up here on the platform, Stuart. I see your channel here still. So I guess, is it still going to be playing until I close mine down?
Well, you know he can end his own live.
Yeah, but I still see his channel up here that's being connected to mine for the live anyways. I don't know if he's still live. I guess I can go
If he's
check.
live, then he'll still be connected, I think. I'm not sure
Yeah,
about
he's-
that. Ted knows more about that.
I think he's still live over there. I don't know if it'll the statues all. It's funny. I'm over here and there.
Yeah, you do have to get it from your YouTube studios, I think.
Yeah, Mike says, Stuart, go to YouTube Studio and end it there. It's live, I told him. I've never done that, like, off of someone else's live, so I wouldn't know. But Mike has. He's got experience with that.
Well, apparently he's not listening. You tell him one thing, it goes through one ear and out the other.
I'm everywhere. Well, he just put a bunch of emojis over here. Like these emojis.
Well, they probably think he's in his live stream chatting.
Yeah, that was crazy getting those packages. Just random.
Well,
There was
I hate to leave you hanging, but I got to get off here and. go
That's okay,
change
Jenna.
Yeah, I got to go change my medicated patch out.
Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. It's good to see you. And go on
You
your
too.
little your date with your mom.
I
Have
will.
fun.
All right, bye.
Okay,
Yep.
bye-bye. Yeah, it's just Teddy Bear. I don't even know.
Yeah.
He probably fell asleep. Oh, you're still there?
Yeah, I did days off though for about 15 minutes.
You fell asleep.
Yeah. I think it was somebody's told a story. It might have been Stuart. It was either Stuart or Bede, but somebody's told a story and I just dozed off.
Oh, okay.
Like 15 minutes.
Oh, Gate
Yeah, I
Smasher.
didn't sleep last night good because they were revving some engines when I had the window open. And that sound woke me up with the motorcycles.
Someone's having ham and navy bean soup and biscuits.
Biscuits.
Mm.
Yeah, so like Hell's Angels rolled through the neighborhood.
That sounds like a nice cold weather meal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna shut her down and go get some golden hour time outside and clean that darn cat piss off my window. Our window.
Oh, okay. So what happened? A cat peed on the window?
Yeah, cat sprayed the window twice.
Wow.
Yes, gross. I just cleaned them too. So when I show outside,
you get that pungent smell when you go anywhere around it.
And the smell too. Yeah, that's another thing. It stinks.
Yeah, if I was nearby, I'd come over there and pee on it first and pre-soak it for you.
Yeah, and my cat, he's not really a fighter, but I mean, I know if he gets provoked enough, he'll defend his yard. But usually he just lets cats roam through, and once in a while he'll chase a few off. But apparently this one got through through the fort, through security. Tap that like button, guys.
That off with, but I don't know till I can't remember how to get. Let me Google it because it could be persistent to get off. Let me see here.
I was just gonna spray it first. Rinse it. It's glass, so it's not gonna really penetrate the glass, and it's not porous. It's a slick surface. I think it'll just fall right off. And I'm gonna do maybe a little fine salt.
What is the best way to remove cat spray off your window?
Okay, you found one. Thank you, Stats, for posting that. I appreciate it.
Clorox. They got actually Clorox urine remover. I didn't even know they had that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had that.
I got bleach.
Yeah, okay. Here's what it says here. It says to remove cat spray from the window, first use a black light to find all the spots. Well, you ain't got that probably. You don't have a black light. Yeah. Do you have one?
Yeah, I find scorpions with it.
Okay, yeah, it says use the black light to find all the spots. Then clean thoroughly with a enzymatic mixture of vinegar, water, and baking soda to neutralize the odor, ensuring saturation, allowing it to dry. And finally, consider deterrents like citrus or pheromones to prevent remarking. Man, I didn't know.
To prevent remarking?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they don't do it again.
Baking soda, vinegar, and...
Yeah, let me look here. It says, mixture of vinegar, water, and baking soda.
Okay. After you clean it, correct?
No, that's actually to clean it.
Okay, I got that. I got all that stuff. Good. Vinegar, baking soda.
Yeah, if you mix that little concoction,
that's gonna make a foam.
Yeah, baking soda, not baking powder. Baking soda.
Yeah, it's gonna make a foam.
Yeah, the vinegar and water.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew it was pretty persistent.
CSI cat pee removal. We're all at this link as just doing YouTube.
Yeah, because it's actually very strong. That's why.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for looking that up. But baking soda, vinegar, and water.
Yeah, that's the best because I remember I tried to clean it and I couldn't get rid of that stink. It wouldn't go away.
Oh.
That's why I looked it up for you because it's way more persistent than you think. Like, I mean, you could go up there with like maybe Fantastic and maybe it works, but I know whatever I did, it didn't work with just one treatment. I had to like go clean it 2 or 3 times.
Okay. That makes sense.
Because it's probably dried on too. But it's very potent. It's very, it's almost like concentrated.
Mm.
You know, the urine's almost concentrated. It's a very, I don't know. It was kind of like, I remember it being, like thick.
Yeah, like, I wonder if it's got oil in it at all.
Yeah, something like that. That's why you can't just go and clean it. Because I remember trying to do it and it just wouldn't come off.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm gonna go clean it.
All the kiddies are giving Susie a golden shower. Yeah.
That's one ballsy cat, I'm telling you. While I'm sitting right here, that little sucker. I'm gonna set up some booby traps.
Yeah, let me know how it works. I mean, I've never tried the concoction. I remember I used Fantastic.
Fantastico.
Yeah, Fantastic and 2 other things, and it still had a little bit of a stink. Even when I finished cleaning. So I knew there was some way to put something else on there to get rid of it.
I've always just used Lysol. Lysol is like the only thing I've ever used for cleaning. Lysol, only because I've grown up using Lysol. But I like that vinegar and baking soda and water because it'll pull all of that stuff right off with the foam. Plus, I like it. Science, it's like science.
Yeah, Susie's so desirable. All the cats want to mark the house. Yeah, and then I would recommend paper towels too. If you have paper towels, you just throw it away. But what I would also do, what I did, is it stunk up the garbage, so I threw it away in a baggie, like a Walmart or a grocery bag. I wrap that up in that to seal it up.
Okay.
You might want to do that because it's going to have a real pungent stink.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to do that before it gets dark. The sun's racing down the horizon.
If you have an outdoor garbage can, that's even better. But sometimes another thing is where I say wrap it up, because when you throw that away, another cat could smell it, and then it's going to piss on the garbage can.
Well,
it's going to the smells attract other cats.
I think it'll dilute it enough to where I'm not going to worry about it. I'll even light some incense around the yard too. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go light those yard incenses.
Yeah, and then what it said about the citrus. I don't know if you have extra stuff around. If you have a lime or a lemon, just to put a little bit of lime on the window. Like after you finish cleaning it, that's what it was saying on the article I just read. To put some lime or lemon or something. Like just to get another paper towel and then wipe it with lime or lemon.
Okay.
Or it could be grapefruit or orange too.
Yeah.
You got any of then wipe the window again with the citrus.
Yep. I'm going to do all that. I'm going to do it.
You'd be good to go. Yeah, because you want to get rid of that stink so that no other cats come and spray again.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Teddy. Thank you, Teddy Bear, Muffin Pie, Sugar Cakes, Lollipops for coming up on the panel.
Okay. Yeah, have a good one, everybody. Yeah, fall asleep anyway.
Yeah, go sleep well. Or go take a nap.
Because that Hell's Angel guy, whatever it was 4 or 5 in the morning. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Okay, go back to sleepy time. We'll see you later.
Okay. Take care, everybody.
Okay, you too. Thank you. Stuart says hello, everybody. I'm getting ready to shut her down, Stuart. So hopefully you'll be able to shut yours down too. But thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with us and at least saying hello. Push that like button. Leave a comment if you've got these weird packages in the mail and you're like, what the heck? Or what do I do? Just go back and watch this, how we dealt with it, and you'll see how to deal with it yourself. But have a great what is it, Monday today? I miss Mondays. Have a great Monday. Have a great rest of your week. Thanks for popping in. It was good to see you all. And we'll go live again soon. I need to do an emoji. Maybe later on I'll probably go live, see if I can get some stuff done, get this window clean. And I'd like to start on drawing ideas for a new emoji for the channel. And congratulations to the 5 new members that got their memberships. And let's see if I can. No, I can't get to it. Anyways, congratulations to you guys, and we'll see you guys all soon. Thank you for popping in. We'll see you all later. Stay cool, guys. It's Tuesday over at Stuart's. All right. Happy Tuesday to you. Have a great week, Stuart. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
Susie B. Ciao.